evening all and welcome along Friday night live stream live with the crew and the boys. Without further ado, let's get him on really quick because he's sat in front of his computer stuffing away. It's Simon. Hey,
no!
How you doing, mate?
All right, you?
Yeah, you managed to get in just after 7 tonight, so not bad.
Oh, excellent. Well done.
Yeah, managed to knock all them jobs
all
out.
these late nights, if I was you, I'd have a word with your union rep.
That was good fun. Let's just say a quick hello to everybody. Crumbly, German Jobbies, Andy's here, Simon, Ali, BBB, and Paul Keating, the mad old biker. RB needs one more sub. Why is that? I think, am I getting close to the 3,000?
I've
no idea. I've not even bothered looking. Let me have a quick look at my channel. I know people have said to me, obviously, my channel's going up. I do actually. One more sub, yeah, 2.99. So yeah, I'm not far off, but I'm not fussed about it. Evening.
You need a shave.
No, I'm growing.
No.
This lady is not turned on by a beard. No.
No. You know what it's like when you ride in the winter. Your face freezes. It really freezes.
No, mine doesn't. Put things over it. No.
Yeah. And after last week as well, the girls are like, "Oh, I like a girl with a beard." I'm like, "All right, let's just see what happens."
The girl with a beard? No, they were on about Peking stew. The girls like Peking stew because they got the beard. Yeah, and this one, no way.
No.
I have to shave everything for her.
Comments in the side chats, people. Right, as I said, if you want to jump in on the StreamYard link tonight, is at the beginning of the show. But for everybody that wanted to get in, there we go. StreamYard link is up, guys. And as BBB says, not every female likes a beard. That's true. That's true.
Exactly.
My missus hates it this time of year. She's like, "Oh, you're growing that bloody beard again." I could always do a grant and go back to looking at 15 again.
I'll tell you what, if Tracy would wait until you're asleep and shave half of it off and said you can go out and look stupid or you can get rid of the rest. There you
go. Paul's just commented, I ain't saying any more on that. Evening.
It's not a trim, Paul. It's like a baby's bottom.
If you ever go to Tesco, look at the turkey necks.
I'm going back to finish
large giblets, as they say. I'm not even going to go on about that. The post that someone put up on the have a look at the new Tesla. I'm like, what the hell is that?
What, the Tesla motorbike?
Is
that the one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wasn't impressed by it.
It's not going to be made. Tesla will not make a motorbike. Elon Musk has made that very, very clear.
That's what I thought, yeah.
There you go.
The only one that I do like, obviously, is the one that Diesels has bought. Diesels Hog Vlog in America. He's bought the Damon Hypersport. But that is, for the money, it's a lot of money for a battery.
Yeah.
Hell of a lot of money for a battery.
Exactly. I've got two in your remote control here. I'd sell him for half the price.
Right, so let's see who else is. Yes, and if you're up Super Sausage Sunday, I know some of us aren't, but I've been told Peaky's coming, so we're going to be there for about 9:30 as long as the weather holds. So if it's a bit drizzly, I shall be on my own. If it's a bit better weather, then I shall be up with Bex. All right, Hells is here. Evening, buddy. Good to see you. Peaky will be here in about 10 minutes. So, as I say, links up in the side chat, guys. If anybody wants to come and jump in. I had quite a few people said, "Oh, where can we find your live stream? Does anybody go on after you?" Yes, I do the first one, and then this guy over here does the Friday night after show party.
Yeah.
Which takes me about 2 hours to sign off, but by the time we've got round to it, Simon has about 20 minutes.
Yeah, and I run till 3 a.m. Yeah, 20 minutes. Yeah.
Andy reckons it's going to rain. I was looking at the weather forecast. It said it's actually looking pretty good for Sunday. There's a 40% chance of rain, but that's going to probably be 100% by the time Sunday morning gets down. Ali's just said, if the weather is good, we'll Super Sausage on Sunday. Brilliant, because Peaky's going. Evening all. That MT's in the room as well. Evening, Matt. Good to see you, buddy. I've spent most of the week putting up the old thingies. So I've got Peaky's book in there. So if he's there Sunday, it saves me a bit on the postage as well. So I've got
No,
so
post it.
many
Spend the money. I need a pay rise.
Yeah, I got loads to send out. And if you happen to be at Super Sausage Sunday, I have the Peaky Bikey stickers, so I shall be giving some of those out on Sunday. We'll stick one on the coffee machine as well, Simon, in the Super Sausage Cafe. So
yeah, definitely.
yeah, because I said to Chris, "You all right with us sticking stickers up?" And he went, "Yeah." He said, "As long as you're a motor vlogger, you can put a sticker up." So we'll start on the trailer.
Today.
Oh, yay! I haven't got one of those.
Thank you very much, Zed. Zed stickers today.
I have got my Hells on Wheels, but I've got to find a big space behind me to put it on because it's massive sticker. So yeah, we shall get that one up. Oh, Jay's going to be there, maybe there or weather depending. Brilliant. Weather was supposed to be crap last Sunday, but it was lush. I know. Everyone said to me, "Oh, it's going to rain Sunday," and I thought, "Oh, I'll give it a skip. I won't go to Super Sausage." And lo and behold, it was lovely and sunny. And talking of the man from sunny Florida, the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto the live stream, Mr. Hells on Two Wheels. This guy's a legend. How you doing, Hells?
He's frozen, I think. Oh, no, there he is.
I'll do it.
Looking good.
The legend that is Hells.
I probably am frozen because I'm trying to upload several videos right now. So
good to see you on the stream, buddy. Welcome along. I think he's got a bit of lag going on.
Yeah, there's got a bit of lag going on there. There's something going on there that's not working, isn't it? Yeah.
Quick one, Zed's here. All right, evening, everyone. Not feeling the great. So going to give it a miss tonight. Get well soon, Zed. Yeah, get well soon, buddy. Yeah, he's disappeared. Yeah, he's got a bit of lag going on there.
Yeah, he's uploading, as he said. So
yeah. Normally, same with me and Henry Hoover. So let me just move my
you
mic.
and that fucking Hoover.
It's actually not that bad. Now that I've managed to sort out the microphone issues and do my own audio gains, what it was just taking over on its own and obviously going into auto mode. So now I've got it set myself minus 15 dB. Normally works on anything. Stick minus 15 dB. Gareth just said 20 minutes. Brilliant.
Oh.
So, oh yes, get the. Someone just said to me, "Have you put the disclaimer up?" No, I haven't. There we go. So the disclaimer is up. Hells is back. He's back on the stream, and Peaky's here as well. Peaky,
how you doing? How's yours?
is this better?
It is.
That's better.
Yeah, a lot better, buddy.
Yeah, I had to come off the computer. I'm trying to upload too many videos right now.
Also,
That's right. I'm part of the family now.
You are. You're part of the family now. You sat down and broke bread with us. Yeah, that's it. You're part of the family.
I don't even get an allow.
She's not allowed to talk to you because she starts coming out with that stupid Brummy twang, and I have to tell her off. You know what are you doing? Shut up.
Wait till Sunday. When I come and see you Sunday, you'll be walking around.
I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be nursing a hangover.
Brumtown rider. Good ride out we had last weekend. There was me, him, and another small channel. He's just started called Mona Biker, MONNER. He's just started his channel. So yeah, we all went up to Bournemouth, had a breakfast in Bournemouth, and then back to Bala Lake Verney, and then back home. So he was 8 miles of the day. It was a nice ride, good ride.
excellent,
But,
excellent.
Hey, Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have to watch Tweedledee's live next week because apparently it is the official funeral of myself and the Weekend Hangover.
I did watch your last the last weekend hangover one. I did watch that, and I did catch that Tweedledee's going to be going out on Thursdays, I believe.
Yep, and the theme of it is my funeral. Apparently, I'm dead to him right now.
Yeah, Process wasn't happy, was he?
No, he thought we've been in a 3-year relationship, and I broke up with him.
He weren't happy. I'll tell you what, I was trying to do some stuffy work while I had that on, and I had to stop what I was doing and just watch it because I was cracking up. That was funny. That was so funny. So yeah, so it's your funeral. There we go.
Yeah, Thursday's my funeral. Apparently,
I will watch it. I will watch it. Thursday. What am I doing Thursday? No, more importantly, what am I doing Friday? I might be able to catch it live. I might. That'd be interesting.
Evening to Mark. Escher's here as well, guys.
Who? What?
How's Escher's here as well. Escher Vlogster's here, Mark.
Oh, Ayrshire. Evening. How you doing? So we've got Brumtown, Ayrshire, Great Dad, Boo, Paul, Crumbly, MT, Burning, Redlocks. Good God, there's lots of people here.
It's coming along nicely tonight. Right, here we go. I'm just going to put.
But it'll all go to when I start later on.
Exactly. Right. Let me just do. There we go. I've just linked up. So if you fancy watching something absolutely fantastic, Hells on Two Wheels channel, guys, just put the link up for it in the side chat. Click on those.
I highly recommend the coleslaw wrestling.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
just wait. That is the tip of the iceberg. I've been started editing again. I'm editing all weekend, so there's going to be a lot of content coming out. So
what I want to know is how did you manage to get the coleslaw wrestling up, and yet I get a red stripe from my live stream last Friday.
Oh, I guess when they know you're fucking crazy, they just ignore you.
Yeah, but they tried it so many times with Hells. It's like just fucking let them get on with it. Go on.
What did you get? What did it say then when you got a strike? Does it give you an explanation?
It told me too much adult content and too much bad language.
What a load of fucking shit.
Oh no, there we go. We get another one tonight.
Have they let you start approving your own stuff?
Yeah.
I just say, yeah, there's nothing wrong, and so far it's worked.
It doesn't with me. It's like normally it's like, oops, strike.
See, now, Rev, you're on their radar. That's what it is. You're on their radar. You made it to their radar.
Let's just see how we're doing for tonight. Actually, right. Let's have a quick look.
To be fair, I had a few beers before we even gone in here last week. So
let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah. Friday Night Live. They've actually taken it off. Yeah, I'm back to green. Yay.
Oh, there you go.
I did put a complaint in and said I do put a disclaimer up from 8 p.m. saying that adult content on the channel. Yeah, they've taken
from
it
8 p.m. or as soon as Simon gets on there. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, they've taken it off. I'm back in the green again.
It was all that talk about ginger beards and stuff. That's
it was ginger beer and moist women. I think that was what started it off. But someone said to me, did you know that the crying emotion, if it's a level face and with the two tears either side, it's slang for a female's wet pussy?
I suppose there's the water coming up while you're diving in, isn't it? Yeah. But
Exactly.
I'll tell you what, imagine how bad it could have got. I mean, it was Zed and Peaky in here last week with their very, very immature beards. Imagine if this guy was in here last week with that fucking monster. It would have been Niagara Falls, baby.
My next door neighbour is prone to a bit of beardage. She loves a guy with a big long beard. Hang on, I have a WhatsApp.
Got to let her know he's on.
Yeah. Right. Put your beard on camera, Hells. There we go. There we go. I'm just going to send that. I'm going to see what she replies to the neighbours chat because she was like, "Oh, cool beard. Oh, moist." She hasn't said anything back yet. Hey,
No,
she's
there you go.
probably-
While I think of it, Hells, next year my vacation is about a week or two later than this year. So I will hopefully make it wherever you are in the States at the time and get to spend a bit of time. And it should just be me and Tracy this time. So yeah.
So we can go to the Single Mothers Dance Club.
We are going to the single. I've got $500 in singles ready.
That will last you all of about 10 minutes.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to throw the lot and watch them fight over it. Dollar bill wrestling. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Put it all in
There we
Bible
go.
and just throw it in the middle.
I'll hold the dollar, you pick it up, but you've got to do it with your legs, between your legs.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds like Medapt when you're in Canada.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh well.
Just got to say hi to G2 Fast Junior. There we go. So another new one in the room tonight. Welcome along.
Another GTR. I'm going to put that down as because that's what it looks
Yeah.
like. To me.
Let me just put the StreamYard link up one more time, guys. So if you do want to come in on the StreamYard, link is up in the side chat. Don't forget, roll back. Have a look at all the previous YouTube channels that I put up. As Simon's got them all on his videos, I've got them all on mine. Go in there, watch a video, and subscribe to all these guys, especially this guy down the bottom. He's another Me Too rider.
Yeah. Right, me too.
You drop this.
Yeah, true. But he is a scaly, so I'll let him off.
Fucking hell.
And people are going, "What's a scaly? Has he got funny skin?" You know, no. Scaly back is the word.
I've been called that in years. Years.
Simon, there was one earlier. Simon Brackett asked, "What happened to the charity money from the 1000cc club?" I have absolutely no idea.
Oh, you're talking about this the other week,
That's
weren't
gone
you?
very quiet. That has. But
Yeah, the channel went very quiet. I actually ended my friendship with them. I've actually come off of their page. I think Simon has as well.
Yeah. Yep.
But
never mind.
Brandon's got a new channel now, so it's We Are Moto, MOTO. So that's his new channel on Facebook, and he's doing very, very well for himself.
Doing very, 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 very well.
So, so we are. Subscribe to you all. You all seem great. Yeah, we're you know, it's just a
Thank
Friday
you.
night. Thank you very much. But it's just a Friday night get together of all the boys, all the bikers, and we just chat. We have a few of these. Simon's on the beers. I tend to have a couple of wines, and after about 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, it gets very messy.
Fucking started at fucking 7:30 last week.
True.
Mate, 20 past fucking 2. I started.
Mrs. BG's in the room. That evening, Sarah. Good to see you here. Right.
I just hung out with them.
Yay.
Yeah.
We saw that. Yeah.
Got to find a pride of place for this one. This one needs a pride of place. This one.
What's that one?
A rare sticker.
That is an OG sticker. There's no more of them. We have one left, and it went to Mr. Simon.
Too Faster Junior. I've just got to find his channel.
And same
Rubbish
with
stickers.
that poker chip is like people will come see me that I'm really close to, that I really like. They get certain poker chips that's been in certain places.
Yeah.
So yeah, Rev, if you ever come across the pond. But
Definitely. Well, we're looking to do something.
Come on, he don't know. He don't go no further than the fucking super sausage, does he? Let's
No,
face
we're
it.
actually going to try and we're actually going to try and organise it. So me and the missus, because she's never been to Florida, she's never been to the States. Full stop. We're going to try and hook up at the same time that Ali and Hayden go out. So we go out as a little group again. So that'll be quite interesting. We can sort of hook it up the same time that Ali and Hayden go out, and then have sort of 10 days or 2 weeks out there, or even 3 weeks. 3 weeks would be nice, but we wouldn't be able to get the time out of the garage. Yeah. So we'll probably end up doing 2 weeks or something.
Is your mum
I've
back there? Is
found a
it?
new name for our club. and it was a sticker I found while I was out in America, and it's the antisocial social club.
Fucking hell. That's me.
That little, that little corner of the super sausage is now going to be called the antisocial social club.
Yay. The thing is now, because he knows that all the moto vlogs, so that's now become Moto Vlog Corner.
So is that where I got to park on Sunday?
That's where you got to park. So when you pull, well, you've seen where the pictures and the video. You've got like 4 imitation garage doors and like a metal barrier in front of it. Anywhere in that corner, along that line, from the tea hut to the brick wall.
Right. So,
but that is,
and as you're on a BMW, you can park it in fucking forwards or sideways or any way where you like, because they fucking do that. You know,
yeah. Because Boo can't.
Do they Boo?
The thing is, I can handle mine. I can fucking put it where I want it.
Pretty much.
I've been out today. I have. I had a little ride today, and I pulled up at a cafe just to have a brew, and there was this geezer there with it, obviously a BM as well, but he was absolutely struggling his nuts off moving it. So I ended up basically parking mine, going over and explaining to him, I'm going to do a video because when I passed my test, we had to maneuver the bike on your hip. And he said he'd never been shown that. So I ended up showing him how to maneuver the bike with the seat on your hip to where you want it. He was just like, I've never seen that before. And I was like, do you get taught that when you pass your test? Like, and he was like, no. I was like, fucking hell. I thought
lean the bike into you and let it roll on your hip.
Yeah, just let it roll and use the brake as forwards and backwards. I even put it in gear. So I put it in gear and just literally clutched it out, come back forwards, manoeuvred it back, side stand down, off he went. But he was absolutely struggling his nuts off. I mean, I'm only 5'8". This bloke must have been a good 6 foot, and he nearly dropped it twice. That's why I went over to him.
Oh, 25 watching, and now we've got 6 likes now. So yeah,
hang on, I like it. Hang on, do I like it this week? I'm going to sit on the fence until it gets better. And then
yeah, if you haven't clicked the like button, yeah. Simon's just said tickets go on sale for the Wild Bad Weekend of 23, 4th of November.
Okay, which hotel is that?
I'm up for that one actually because Lockwood and the boys are going again. So yeah.
Oh, Lockwood, there you go. There's a surprise. Lockwood shakes his ass. You go running.
I ain't camping no more.
There's nothing wrong with that.
The only canvas you're going to get me under is the one that's got a fucking roof over it.
Yeah, the fucking eating. where there's a fucking bar underneath me, and I could just scramble up the fucking stairs.
Yeah. And they got to have room service because I ain't walking down.
There is a hotel just around the corner, so they did say that there was a hotel around the corner. I think it's Premier Inn or something, so it'll be worth it.
Premier Inn.
Andy reckon this is going to be pissing down this weekend, so.
No, Sunday's supposed to be all right. Sunday is.
Oh yeah,
that's what I thought.
Yeah, Sunday's supposed to be all right.
Oh, here we go. Look,
yeah. I'm there. I made it. I'm in the studio.
You made it in the studio.
Awesome.
On the front.
You've made an old man very happy.
Yeah, on the front door too. Like,
yay.
Damn.
Not anywhere else, but you actually made it to the front. So.
I did notice you got Burning Gas and Tweedle on there as well. I did see. So yeah, awesome.
Great company. Great company.
Yeah, great company. Great company.
Yeah. Excellent.
I'm gonna have to do a treasure hunt around Orlando, see if people can find all the stickers I secreted around.
They're gonna be, who the damn is this?
You got them stickers, don't you, Rev?
Sorry?
You got them stickers I sent you, don't you?
I've got them all here, mate, ready to hand out on a Sunday. I've even put people's names on them. So,
else, if
Andy,
you,
Simon, Grant, Red, RB, BBB, Maynard, and Boo, and I've even got 4 left over for anybody else.
Sound, Els, if you want.
Speaking of Grant, I tried to kill him again this week.
In the messages, just drop your address in there, and I'll send you some. All right, Rev.
Yeah, I gave Simon a bunch of
Yeah.
them. So that way, if you guys want one, you can have one.
Yep. I've been handing them out. We're going. We're getting there.
Mine's going on main Pride of Place on the wall behind me. So I've got to get another one of those little metal boards with the magnets on and the sticker boards.
That's exactly what I'm going to do with all mine because I'm getting quite a few now, and I want to do something, but I want it to be able to move and go with me wherever I go.
Mine is getting. I've had to buy one of these. This little plasticky thing. It's like a photo holder.
Yeah.
But I've got so many on there now.
See, I think I'm going to do mine in my garage. I'm going to have an actual wall dedicated on the garage.
Yeah. In fact, I've got a spare one, so let's drop that right there. There we go. Peaky Biker on the wall behind me.
Yeah, look at that. He's not straight. He's pissed. That's about right, isn't it?
That's about right. But everyone says to me, because when I do that, they go, "Oh, what's all that lot over there? That's all the celebrities. So Beckham, Apollo Creed,
Oh, name dropper. Here we go. Yeah.
Blake Shelton, Chuck Norris, Stavros Flatley, Patrick Swayze's over there, Ross Kemp, Peter Andre." But we're not going into that one.
So do I get to go next to Chuck Norris? I think it's my dad.
I'll put you next to Chuck Norris. You can go. I'll put you on the board there next to Chuck Norris.
You and Chuck like that.
Yeah.
We don't do push-ups. We push the world down.
Yes, I have actually. My helmet's at work. I got the small rig cold shoe I bought two actually. The only thing is you have to drill a hole in the Rode mic to actually get the safety clip to lock in. But then I thought, should I just use a 3M sticky pad? And then obviously Zed had said to me, no, what you want to do is use this stuff called Sugru. So I molded it. Yeah, that's the stuff. I got the black one, so it matches the helmet.
Same.
Stuck it on. Went to it I put it on. I think it was about 4 PM on a Saturday at work. Done it. Brought it home. I thought, God, that's still bloody soft. How long does it take? Tried it again Sunday morning. I thought, well, I can't ride because it's still soft. Went to it on Monday. It's like a piece of rock, and I actually held the cold shoe mount. And I was doing that. It will not come off. This thing is absolutely hard as bloody concrete. So it's really good. So yeah, good idea, Howard. The only thing was I had to drill a hole in me bottom of my Rode mic to obviously make sure that when you slide it on, it actually clicks into the safety bar. Quick one. Do they all own Lex Motos? No, we don't. GTR 1400, Simon's GTR. Peaky, tell them what you got.
BMW.
Me too. I got a me too.
Okay, I can't say it without laughing.
And if you wanna know bikes, this guy down in this corner here has got some bikes. I tell you, oh Jesus! Tell us what you got, Els. Go on, make us all jealous.
Oh, well, I got a Geezer Glide. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I got a 20 Road Glide and 20 Lowrider S. Well, the Lowrider S is still built. The Road Glide is in a million pieces, and the new build series coming out. We're doing everything to it from the crank up. I got the guys building me a new suspension and to my specs, and we're building a whole new motor for it, and we're doing paint. We're doing all kinds of stuff to it this winter. So
excellent. And talking of Harley and Indian owners, the man is here, fresh from Florida after meeting Hells on Two Wheels. It's Mr. Birmingham.
How you doing, guys?
Yeah, good.
Hey, BZ, how you doing?
I'm all right. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Just
How's the suntan?
I've got a typical Florida tan. It ends here, and then it ends at my knees from my ankles up. And the rest of it is like completely white, so it's all good. So, but I could do that all year round, which I'm trying to do 3 months a year if I can. So, as you do. But as I say, I got to meet the well, I say legend or I get to see legend. Which one will you understand?
It's early, we'll say legend.
No, it was it was good. As I say, I got to meet up with Hills, and obviously I got to meet up. Went to the Blockhead thing, and
Yeah, you're a movie star now. Tell everybody about you being a movie star.
that's right. Yeah, I was in the Blockhead's face reveal video. So the whole internet was involved in that, and so some of the social media posts and stuff. So it was really good. Got involved in all that, and then I was in Miami and all these things. Life of a rock star.
living the dream, as they say.
Well, that's it. You know what I mean? It's just fed up with this country half the time. So if I can afford to go, I disappear. Simple as that. You know what I mean? I don't have any kids, so it's a case of I don't like the weather outside. I'm out of here.
Yeah,
simple as that. So
Sounds reasonable.
Well, just to let you know, the weather is wonderful here right now.
Oh, I left at 86 degrees in Miami the other day, and I was kicking and screaming like a 2-year-old getting on that flight.
Getting dragged onto the plane, yeah.
I was kind of like, I could leave Miami. I don't like Miami. I'm not a Miami fan at all. It's not really my kind of city. Will Smith lied to me. Will Smith lied to me for 21 years. I was like, where's all the cinnamon tans?
Welcome to me. Welcome to Miami.
Right, I listened to about that song about 40 times on that flight. Right, thinking, I'm going to get to Miami. I'm going down. What was it? What's the name of Pacific? Oh, what's the name of that? The main road, whatever it is. And I was down South Beach, and I went, it's just all British tourists.
Yeah.
So went to Alligator. I'll tell you one thing though. I was not impressed with Alligator Alley. Alligator Alley, Harley Davidson in Fort Lauderdale. That was rude and ignorant of them in there.
Yeah.
What happened?
The what?
Just went in. And normally Harley Davidson in America, they're really, really good. They're all about customer service. So you go in and they're like, oh, can I help you? And they're full of all the chat, like, oh, we'll sell you a bike. We'll send it back to the UK. I literally managed to walk around the whole store, pick up a patch, go to the till, pay $20 for it, and walk out without barely striking a sentence more than six syllables. I just went, I could have been anyone, And it was like, and I just said to myself, it was because I'm not in there all Miami, with the dripping gold jewelry and the usual stuff. So I was like, nah, you're all right, so.
Yeah, last time I was at Alligator Alley, I made it to the front door and I told them to F off because they were so rude about it.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark.
How you doing, Mark?
How you doing?
Yeah, good. Welcome along.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great set of videos from Sky with all you boys.
Oh, I know. What a place.
Yeah. How's the Triumph though? I want to know about this Triumph. How good is it?
It's really good. It's the 800. They call it the roadie, so it's more designed like you would. It's no more for the road than it is off road. I'm really enjoying it.
Did notice on the last one you seem to be enjoying it a little bit.
Yeah. I've got a few videos and clips to put up, but I'm really enjoying the bike and the comfort levels and all the rest. It was just night and day.
Crazy Dad Bikers just asked, any news on Jim Diesel? Yeah, Jim's had surgery. If you haven't seen Jim Diesel's Instagram, he's basically got his whole arm opened up from here to here. Big hole in his elbow where the bone went through and came out, and then he's got all this all pinned up. So he's got more metal in his arm than Iron Man. But he's doing all right. Stu has something in the pipeline. I think he messaged you as well, Simon, hasn't he?
No.
about the video for Jim.
Oh, he put it on the group, didn't he? Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
I haven't
So
had a chance to do one yet, but no.
yeah, so I've done mine, but we're going to do a little thing for Jim, and obviously, you know, it's going to take him a while to get back into it and get back on a bike. His arms are going to hurt like a bugger. But yeah, looking forward to seeing him when he's up and running. So yeah, so if you are watching Jim, I know he's the last time he did a stream, we did the stream. He was doing it from his hospital bed, but he was off for his sponge bath. The only downside was obviously he was getting a sponge bath from a male nurse called Andy at about 6'2".
With great big rough hands.
Just have to close your eyes then, don't you, and pretend.
Yeah.
Oh, take me to my happy place. Take me to my happy place.
Rev, have you seen that thing what Military Biker's doing? Have you sent him?
Yes, I've done mine as well. Yeah. That was one of the first ones that I got out there, but I managed to find a nice little military intro on Wondershare. So,
Oh,
yeah.
like I say, I'd sent him it a couple of times, but he kept emailing me back just saying, I ain't received anything. It's just a blank email. But he got it in the end, like, but.
Yeah, well, we've got our local Tesco's in Bletchley. They've allowed the Royal British Legion to come in and do their poppies.
Oh yeah.
It's a little. I went down to get some paper because our printer ran out of paper today. I'm trying to print job sheets and I got like 20 bits of paper left. Oh shit! Better go down and get some paper. Little old British Legion blokes in there, and I said, oh crap! I don't think I've got any change. Give me 5 minutes and I'll for the paper and I'll come back. Yeah. And he went, all right. I said, but the only thing I've got in my pocket is a £1 coin. And he went, I said, I'm not sticking a £1 coin in there. And he went, oh, I said, no, back in a minute. Went off and I'd only got like a wallet for the 20s, got my paper, come back and I went, here, have a £5. And he went, no, you ain't got to put that in. I went, oh, for God's sake, you know. I said, you do bloody fantastic job. It's all for charity. Have a £5. Oh, have a badge. Do you want a poppy? I went, no, got my veterans badge on, mate. And he went, oh. But, yeah. And then like there's people coming in and putting like 10p in there. Like, for God's sake, people, you know, at least you could at least put a couple of quid in or a £5.
Yeah, couple of quid minimum.
Yeah. I know they don't specify amount, but it should be at least a couple of quid for that topic.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Halloween this Sunday. I shall be having. I'll put something on the front of the bike. I think skeleton or something. So. I think something a bit scary.
Why not? There'll be a skeleton sat on it because it's fucking.
I was going to say, you're going to be fucking sitting on the front.
There's nothing to me. I'm wasting away here, you know.
It's all that fucking manual labour you've been doing the last fucking 2 weeks.
I wouldn't mind, but one of my customers that I haven't seen for about 2 years came in the garage and he went, God blimey, he said, you're flying around a bit. He said, you're not on the front counter anymore on the phones. I went, no, I'm in the workshop on the bloody spanners now. He went, oh, that's all right. He said, because I thought you'd got cancer because you've lost about 4 stone. Thanks. That's nice of you.
I'm going to have to jump. My phone's going dead and I'm uploading this stuff. So you guys have a good evening and I'll holler at you guys later.
Have a good one, man.
Take care, buddy.
Stay safe.
Cheers, Elvis.
We've gone from because they were up in Bristol and that's right.
Oh God, what are they saying? Check the what? Check your WhatsApp. Go on.
Check your WhatsApp.
Oh, can you add me to the other group? That's moto vloggers only, Jay. You're not a moto vlogger. You're in the ride, talking the ride one. Yeah, the moto vlogger. The only reason I've got the moto vlogger group is that we can obviously organise for next year for the exhibit. And the good news is the guy that basically bought my disco off me, Gary, has been doing gigs at Silverstone. He does a lot of the stadium as well. He does all the PAs at Milton Keynes Stadium. He said to me the other day, he said, who's rattling? He said, how about I get you some MotoGP riders? I went, why is that? He said, because he was doing Silverstone, chatting away, and they said to him, he said, oh, can you come and play some rock music at Silverstone? He went, yeah, turned up with his laptop, playing a load of rock music. Load of the big Harley boys came up and went, oh, cracking tunes. And he said, this guy came up and went, you'll play some really good rock music. And he went, oh, thanks very much. Bloke walks off and the bloke went, He just elbow bumped you. He said, "You know who that is?" And he went, "No. Who is it?" He said, "It's Valentino Rossi." He's like, but he's brushing shoulders with a lot of people at the moment. So he said,
don't
"I'll
want
try-
one of them there, all pretentious fucking Nazis.
if he can get some MotoGP people there, that'd be brilliant. I tell you."
No, don't want them.
Typical
They'll
Simon.
lower the tone.
It's
Trying to be a bit civilized, you know.
Don't
I'm
want
gonna-
anybody. Don't want electric bikes. Don't want this. Don't want that.
I'm fucking picky, aren't I?
There's all that Victor Meldrew one foot in the fucking
I'll tell you what, when you get to
Oh,
my
that's- oh,
fucking
that's
age, you can
right,
be
right in
fucking
the
picky.
Kawasaki.
Corbs just said, Gorowski purchased.
Did you want to hear that, Gareth?
recently because of
Oh,
Red
I know
Video.
you heard it.
No, I didn't hear a word, Gareth. Look, it's a wonderful thing about being my age. I can hear what I want and I can have an opinion, so fuck off.
Still selective, Bjorn.
Yeah, but you can't understand what they're saying them two over that side, can you?
Kawasaki. Kawasaki.
I'll tell you what, when I get my second bike, you're going to be shocked as shit, and that's all I'm going
What is it? A Kawasaki?
No, the fucking BMX.
A Yamasaki.
Yamasaki.
Oh, Yamasaki, yeah.
I'll tell you what, it won't fucking be. It won't fucking be electric. Simple as.
No.
Evening, Graham. Good to see you, buddy. Right, let's paste this link up again. If anybody wants to come and join the boys in the stream, as I
Yeah, 'cause
say,
there's not enough fucking chaos in this room now. We need more, don't we?
Oh, I
It's
can
just-
start off if you like. I can start all this talking electric bikes on it. I can go for it.
bit of banter and beards on a Friday night, and
Let's talk about how shit sports bikes are.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yay.
all bikes are fucking horrible. I agree. I can't fucking stand sports bikes.
Oh, they're mints, aren't they? Oh dear.
Yeah, all that
100
sitting in that
minutes,
fetal
isn't it?
position like you're about to poo yourself, lovely. Yeah, let's go for a
Face
ride.
down, ass up.
Stopping every 100 miles for fuel.
Right. It's like
no,
these
the
old
reason you
Kawasaki
have a
drivers.
sports bike and you're sat at that angle is so when you hit the car, you can launch yourself over the bonnet.
Aye, exactly. That's all it is. You're just getting poised for position. That's all it
Poised
is.
position, ready to take off.
You make a smaller mess so you fit in a box easier.
Get an adventure bike.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can tell I've just had a drink.
Well,
can't
that's
you?
another one. Every time I see an adventure bike, all I want to say is, "We're going on an adventure, Gromit."
That's actually the way it is.
That's all I say. Every time I see somebody going past me on one of these big BMWs or Triumph Tigers, exactly all I hear is, "Oh, we're going on an adventure, Gromit. Are you wearing your matching outfit this today?" "Oh, yes, I am."
Mate, if you ride through a bit of mud, you've been off road, all right.
Fucking Gareth, I love you. That was brilliant. That's funny. That's
Going
going
off
to
road does not
stick there.
involve
Wallace
going
and
to
Gromit. There you
Tesco.
go.
Okay, wearing a
Exactly.
matching outfit,
So
going
the
to
ne-
two roundabouts.
Mate, you've only got to
The
go
next
over
time I see Andy and Peaky out together, that's fucking Wallace and Gromit. There you go.
Hey,
with their matching Burberry backpacks.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
last week I went to Asda.
And then we've
Fully
got
stocked the
we've got
bike.
Simon and Rev Bob who are the fucking Chocolate Brothers.
Listen,
Go
I
on,
ride
Mark.
a Harley. I know leather chaps is a standard, so I accept this punishment, all right? But riding a BMW wearing matching outfits, going to Tesco's does not involve going on an adventure.
Hi, Sarah.
Evening, Sarah.
Oh, dear.
I went
Oh,
through
any
the
other
Asda.
bike you want to go
How
for?
quickly has this gone downhill since that fucking Scotsman's joined? Look.
I don't
Yeah, but see the thing is, right? See the thing is, I went 3 miles to Asda, fully packed the bike, and I'm like, I've done 300 miles today.
Would you go to Tesco's in Carlisle?
I went 3 miles.
You could be riding your bike with a patch thinking you're from fucking Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
All right.
But the thing is, with a cruiser bike, your feet forward, arse up, and laid back, because the first thing that car's going to, the first thing they're going to see is your arsehole coming towards them.
I accept this. That's why I wear assless chaps.
That's why his arse is that big. Pushing it.
Swift, where are you going?
I wondered why they said you wear your trousers backwards. I had no ideas.
Man, it's only to compensate for the really small willy. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what, there's nothing in wearing the chaps. It's having to learn the dance as well, isn't it?
Exactly. You know what I mean? It's like, listen, do you not know this? You buy a Harley, you get taught the YMCA, you get an arseless pair of chaps, you get a cowboy hat. I now have all three. You know what I mean? And I haven't even hit my midlife crisis like the rest of you have. All right.
Okay, midlife crisis. I passed that fucking years ago.
Oh my god! Is that when you bought the first chiropractic?
Oh god, madness!
No, my
Have you
midlife crisis
noticed
is when
the
I owned a
viewership
Honda.
gone down to 19 now?
All right, they've all dropped off. They've went. I'm off.
They're all like, this lot of fucking mental. I'm out of here. Where are all those new people that joined? They went, they're fucking mad. Let's leave them to it.
AWOL for a few months.
That's the problem. No fucker can understand us too.
The problem is they're clicking
They
on it
tuned in. They
thinking
said, "Fuck me, it's the
season one of
United
Grinder.
Nations."
I'm telling you, I've insulted every BMW rider tonight, every Triumph and every Kawasaki rider, and you've lost 5.
It's only the electric bike riders still in the room.
And Harley enthusiasts. They're all still there.
And I'm still at 2.99 now. I'm never going to get 3,000.
No, I think you might drop a few.
And say revenue fucking lose a few hundred tonight.
Fuck it, unsubscribe.
Well, I'd rather the unsubscribed. Remember that.
Yeah. I say, if you don't like the chat, there's always the off button.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah,
If you don't like it, top right hand corner, little red X.
Is that the fuck off
Do you know what I
button?
did see this year?
Yeah, the fuck off button. Yeah.
But let's talk about motorbikes for 5 minutes. Let's be serious for 5 minutes.
Oh, don't be boring.
I'm just gonna help everybody out in the room, okay? I did actually see an abundance of BMW riders in America this year wearing the full gear.
I've got to do this. Hang on, I'm going to switch this around. She's like, "Could you put all the beards on the top row, please?"
Who wrote that?
His boyfriend.
Oh, boyfriend.
Oh, that'll keep her happy for 5 minutes. She's like, "Oh, bald heads and beards."
But the thing is now I can do this and make him talk.
Need subtitles.
Next, you'll be asking for tattoos.
Oh.
Got
I've
that.
only got a couple.
I've seen an abundance of BMW riders. They're all wearing, and I mean, they were all wearing full gear in Florida, which was nuts.
Hang on.
Triumphs are on the rise. I've seen Tigers, and there must be BMW and Triumph are obviously going for it just now in America. So yeah, it was good to see.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Rev, stop
Rev,
it.
this is not going to help us. Rev, no, put it away.
Looks like a fucking X-ray.
My bloody red bomb sticker, mate.
He's got his xylophone out to show you. Look.
That's us down to 2 now, and there's 5 of us in the room.
That's it. That's definitely going to go red now. Flash of red.
Yeah, the last time I saw a body like that, it had a tag on the toe.
That's pretty bad. That was low.
I'll tell you what. I used to be the model for the Duracell advert, mate.
I'm glad you said Duracell, no Durex.
No, what was it? Max. Did you remember the Maxell videotape advert? Fucking skeleton in the chair.
No. Peaky's the Duracell. It's copper top, isn't it?
I was going to say, you look like Skeletor or fucking E-Man, but...
Oh, dear.
Oh, Jesus. Andy, I could go on and do something every time a bird every time someone swears. Lick and stick tattoos. Do you remember them?
What's that? A punch?
You had them with them little...
Oh, on my back now, that's my ZX7, believe it or not.
Yeah.
How many people actually are watching on this?
We
Probably
had
1,000.
21 now. It's gone up. It's flashed a bit of skin.
That's it. That's it. Rev Bomb. Welcome to the OnlyFans page for Rev Bomb with
Yeah.
his glamorous assistant Simon.
OnlyFans naked bikers. I will
Yeah,
start.
we need
I
to
will
start
start that page up. You know.
$1.99
What
a month subscription fee.
My mate does. He
makes
charges,
£6.
I think it's $1. He charges $1, and his channel's it's called Naked on a Bike or something. And he said the amount of people that I get coming on to see Naked on a Bike, and he said it's all just pictures of naked bikes without the fairings.
Oh my god!
And then like we subscribed, we was expecting to see some flesh, and he went, "No." He said, "More fault for you for clicking. I want a refund. You can't get a refund from OnlyFans."
I can see the point. I'd not.
Oh,
done
this
that.
channel's going next. It's going to show naked. It's going to be foot pictures on motorcycles next. You know, like painted toenails on top of like fuel tanks or something.
Well, I did have a painting that Rolf Harris did. I was going to sell it to Jimmy, but he died, so I sold it to Gary Glitter instead.
Oh dear! Now we're
That's another
definitely down
5
to 2
years
people
away.
watching.
Aye, that's
Now I'm going to get censored.
That's down to fucking 21 straight away.
I'm back down to 19 now.
Oh my god! Andy GSA Tractor hates tattoos.
Fuck off.
Yeah, one.
I'll tell you what, the other week I was crying on the Saturday when me and Andy had a few before we come on. And me and Andy Andy was funny. Andy just tractor, man. When he's had a drink, mate, he's hilarious. I was
No, he
crying.
weren't Andy that night, though, was he? He was Phil Collins.
Yeah, Phil Collins that night. Trying to take his head of me in my haircut.
Yeah.
But that was funny that night. It was good, man. It was proper good.
It
But
was a good laugh, yeah.
it's good though, mate, when you have the banter. Do you know what I mean? It relieves everything, though. You know what I mean? And
Oh God, you've got to have a laugh about it, haven't you?
well,
Oh, he said hates tattoos. They look gay. How he's going to start a new one? Big tits on a bike. See how well it does. Yeah.
Tattoos look gay. What does wearing a bit of trousers and suspenders look like then when you're riding your BMW?
Yeah.
the suspenders dig in your leg.
Sorry, Simon.
They dig in your leg when you're sitting on the chair, so you can't wear them.
Oh, Wallace and Gromit again.
Simon, can you put your arm up a minute, please? Tickle me.
That's a cracking cup of tea, Grant.
Mate, you ain't got to reach that far, to be honest.
It's an age thing. They dropped, didn't they?
What's
I
that?
ain't that age yet. I ain't that age yet. I know I'm a granddad, but I ain't that age yet.
Oh, man. So what's the weather down like and south of the border? There's crap up here since I came back yesterday.
It's beautiful sunshine today.
Yeah.
About 19 degrees.
they're getting a
I've
heat
been out
wave.
today. It was this afternoon from like 11:30 onwards till even tonight. We had no rain, but from 11:30 today, it's been gorgeous. 17, 18 degrees.
Aye.
Been all right. It's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Aye.
Well, Sunday's supposed to be all right, so I'm going to go.
Well, according to, let me go into it.
That's what she said to me last night.
It's only supposed
There
to
we
rain
go.
tomorrow. It's supposed to finish about 5:00.
That's your weather for Sunday. So Sunday, they reckon it's going to be nice and sunny.
Yeah, yeah. Is that BBC weather?
That's the BBC weather. That's Google weather.
Don't trust it.
That's the weather we used to use. That's the weather app we used to use when we was racing. Because that was the
Yeah.
most. You can break that down to hourly, and it's mate, it's so accurate. It's unreal. Don't look at your iPhone. 'Cause that's shit.
How many subs you got now, Rev? Let me refresh. Let me have a look. We
Minus
are at-
20.
Still at 2.99.
Right, okay. If I need to get my shirt off to get it to 3,000, I'll do it. Okay.
You know, don't you start it
I
off.
ain't that fussed about it. I've been waiting ages. So I'm really not fussed about how many subscribers. It's about the quality of my subscribers.
Liar.
I just see it as I just enjoy it all. I really do, and I know. And if we're going to talk about YouTube, I actually just enjoy it. I enjoy the process. I know everybody goes on about the editing, but I love it because I actually do it for other people, and I mean, I enjoy just creating it and putting it together. And if 20 people watch it, that's fine. Those 20 people have hopefully enjoyed it. You know, 20,000 people watch it.
Sarah's one, bloody hell, she's getting past you, mate. You've got some serious competition there.
Aye, and that's the point of that is that she is better on camera than me.
Yeah, she the last one she did where she's talking about a bike and blah blah blah, and this is what it does. I'm like, you know, the presentation on it was spot on.
No,
It's a joint effort. I've
Yeah.
got this man in the background
no.
100%. So I am not taking all the credit. I will not let that happen.
yeah. No, she's.
I'd have took all the credit, 100%.
No, I like. I don't mind being in front of the camera. I'm confident enough to stand in front of it and talk. But Sarah does a lot better than I do. I just like all the stuff in the background, you know.
Thank you for the nice comments.
There you go. I mean, I enjoy the editing, the thinking, the process, putting it all together, cameras, all the sound stuff, and then because Sarah used to do a lot of vlogging before, other subjects and stuff like that, and then she got into this motor vlogging side of things. She just took those skills from there to this, and as she's going along, you know what I mean, like for people like myself who've been like maybe a bit more technical based into the bikes, she learns a lot and she learns fast, which is could be said a lot more than some people online, you know. So the fact that she's able to bring that to the table, which is excellent. She's been riding bikes now for 10, 11 years, and like she's had a Harley for 10 years. So, you know, as a female Harley rider, she's got a lot to bring to the table, you know. So, you know.
Knowledge.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I mean, like it's quite nice for her, you know. She goes to like her local dealer, and some of the women who will recognize her from YouTube, they'll talk to her about stuff like bikes and what's her thoughts and her feelings on this kind of that, and it's nice for that to happen, you know. Because I'm inconsistent. I can't give YouTube the consistency because of work. I disappear for weeks at a time, and I can't give YouTube what it wants. Whereas Sarah can. Sarah can feed the machine. Yeah. So it works out both ways. We all know that if you don't feed the machine just spits you out. So whereas Sarah enjoys it and she does it on a routine basis, I help produce the shorts and like how we're going to film things, and I think that's what makes it a good team effort, because she can concentrate on how she's going to present it and what she's going to talk about, and I can say, right, say like the one we did in the garage a few weeks ago, it wasn't an OnlyFans one, but before anybody asks, it was to do with the Siphon Sound headset, and she like, you know, we got the lights set up and we got the helmet and everything organised for her. And she did a really good job. She just concentrated on what she had to do. She didn't have to worry about anything else. And it does work. You know, a team does work when it comes to YouTube, you know. So
yeah. I'm gonna ask this to everybody here, even Simon looking at his phone. Does anybody else write a bit of a script, a bit of something to
No.
Yep.
To? Or is it just like
every time bullet points?
I have little like bullet points and little notes that I'm on my tank usually on my tank bag, but I can just sit. I can glance there, have a look, and carry on. Kind of.
The only time I did do that was when I did the Bletchley Park stuff, because there was a lot of years to remember and everything else, and I just scanned it all up.
Link up for you. Burning Gas, Hauling Gas on there. So that's Gareth's channel if you want to jump on his channel. If you haven't subscribed, do it now.
Yeah, thank you.
Before he takes his shirt off.
Wait.
Quick one for Peaky. I'm just going to share this up because it's just popped up in my Facebook, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Peaky both serve. Obviously, I'm ex-serving, so Peaky's. I think you're still in, aren't you, Peaky?
I'm out now, but I'm still in within the system, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. Know what you mean, mate. I'm actually part of this. I've just got to go into my secure browser, start it up. There we go.
We went to every of the Falkland Islands. They hit the ship and they ignited the fuel. We lost 48 men. I was closest to the bomb to survive. I have head, face, hand, arm, leg, back, chest scarring. I was offered boarded in the army to play rugby, but all that went. At the age of 20, my life changed.
We firmly believe that behind every scar there is a story. We are privileged to meet and speak with and work.
I'm only going to play that because part way on that will do for me. Veterans Charity. It's on Facebook, guys. I'm a big thing for MHA, mental health awareness, mind. But the Veterans Charity, support the veterans because it gets these guys that have served and come out of there with PTSD, trauma, injuries. It does help them all out. So if you haven't subscribed, Veterans Charity, you can find them on Google. Go and stick some money in there for us, please. Very good charity. And they do the Veterans Lottery as well. If I won it, give it back.
Quickly.
Yeah.
If that's okay, Rev. I've actually benefited from the charity. So I had 10 counselling sessions for free. I also had something called EMDR. If anybody has had any kind of mental health issues or PTSD or anything like that, I've had EMDR treatment as well, which was also paid for by the charity. So the money does actually go to the people who kind of need it. Obviously, you've got to request it, but it does filter through the system to get to individuals who, if they needed to, like I say, I paid a lot for it for myself, but I have had a lot of help of other charities and like Blessma, because I don't know if people know here, but I got frostbite when I was in the army, so that's one of the reasons why I left the army. But yeah, so you got to look at these big charities. If you're going to support the charity, give it to a big, might sound bad, but give it to a bigger charity rather than a smaller charity, especially within the veterans. Because what you don't want to happen is like what happened with that 1000cc club. So, we do benefit from it. So and that helps us, especially when you get out the army, with the transition across to civilian life.
Civilian life, yeah. Definitely, because obviously you were in a lot longer. I only did my 3 years, but that was enough for me. I'd had enough by then, and it's going in that early. Should I have gone in that early? I'd have probably waited till I was 21. But when you're a kid, you're thinking, "Oh, this is going to be great. I'm going to get to travel the world." Yeah, you get to travel the world, but you see a lot of shit, and it's not the stuff that an 18-year-old Simon's had it when he did the ambulances. So. Yeah, we've all been there. We've all done it. We've all had the T-shirt, but it's one of the charities that I absolutely love, and it just popped up on my Facebook, and I'm like, oh, I've had a ping from the If I did win any money, I'd say to them, just keep it. I'm not interested. Just keep it. Don't want it, mate. Just give it a good cause.
We did from work a couple of about 18 months ago, and we handed the money back and just says, I mean, I still work within the system.
The thing is, the 1000cc club, the mental health awareness ride, Brandon obviously organised it. Simon was one of the big ones. All right, let's ride from Eclipse. Let's do this. Let's do that. We took Jay, Crazy Dad Biker, took down a massive, great box of goodies that I got from the garage, like gloves and pair of goggles, some load of stuff from Muck Off, some bits from Viper helmets, all the supplies like Bike It International giving us stuff as well. There must have been a good £300 worth of stuff in that box. And none of, what happened to the money? None of it's gone to Mental Health Motorcycle. Where's it gone then?
When did that happen?
It just disappeared. The money disappeared.
But when did the incident happen? Because I've obviously been away out of the country for months.
The ride we did back in, what was it, July?
July.
I missed this as
Yeah.
well. I didn't.
Yeah, because Andy went with us. Andy did the footage with the drones because
Right.
Andy and Simon had drones up, and the car park, it wasn't that busy. The wheelie machine never turned up. Half the people that were invited never turned up because they never got offered any money on it. Obviously, it was a free event, trying to raise money. But there was a lot of people that had donated stuff, put money into the raffle, done loads and loads of stuff. I think there was about 8 of us that went down, wasn't it, Simon?
Yeah.
Because there was Andy and
8 or
Hayden.
10, quite a few. We met GT Travels on the way, and somebody else as well. Rhythmic was there, weren't he? And Ali and Hayden, Andy.
Right.
Yeah, quite a lot of us. Quite a few of us went.
All right, okay.
Yeah,
And
but as to where the money went, then no one's got any clues at the moment.
How much was raised?
No one knows. That's the thing.
No. They were selling 1,000 cc merchandise, and quite a lot of people bought a lot of that, and that weren't cheap.
Tell me about it. 1,000 cc hat. I paid £21 for that.
All right. Okay.
But you know what I'm like.
For charity.
I collect your baseball caps, so
Yeah. I buy hats for charity all the time. This hat was for charity. I don't know if you've ever heard of this company. I always buy it. It's called Demons Behind Me. It's a military charity.
Oh, yeah. Demons Behind Me. Yeah.
Yeah. I was in Florida in was it June?
Two riders just answered your question. Yeah.
There we go.
And I was speaking to the guy in
300k.
and that's what I bought the hat.
3K.
I think it's supposed to be 3,000.
Yeah.
Is that $3 grand or 300k?
$3
I
grand.
think that's $3
That's
grand.
going
Yeah.
to be $3 grand. It wouldn't be
Right.
300,000. I
Well,
don't think. I don't think it would be.
I'll be hunting the fuckers down if it's 300k.
Mm,
$3 grand went missing.
yeah. Well, it looks like it. Aye.
As Matt says, just look for the person with the new bike.
Mm.
Oh no.
So take that fucking off him.
That's not smart. Why would you take? Well, if you're gonna, the biking community is too small to be doing that shit.
Aye.
You know what I mean? That's
Someone's going to find out, are they?
yeah. That's going to come to the surface at some point, isn't it? That's going to be a drunken conversation raised to the surface at some point.
Yeah.
You know, that's mental.
There's it. The thing is this, as we all know, there's ears everywhere,
Oh,
Yeah.
aye.
People woken up in woods for less than that.
and loose lips.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The minute there'll be one beer had too many, and somebody will talk about it, and then all of a
Or
sudden,
somebody will piss somebody off.
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Is
all.
that-
That's all.
Is that group still going, Rev? Is it still?
It's still going, but it's lost a lot of subs at the moment because obviously Brandon came out because he had certain issues with the group. He obviously sussed it out a lot quicker than most people did. But then obviously once the news got out, and I said to Simon, I said to him, I've come off the page. Simon came off ages before I did.
Right.
Yeah. But there's a lot of people that are dropping off their page like flies at the moment. But it'll filter out. The finger will get pointed at someone, and it will be the wrong person. That's the thing.
Aye.
Someone needs to own up and say, "Look,
It's going to be somebody innocent. That's the problem. It's not going to be the actual bloke or person who's done it.
Andy
Andy's trying to cheer us up.
I wonder where Andy's got all this money from buying these drones and these new.
Yeah, how much did he say he'd spent on cameras in the last?
I know.
Free
Yeah,
grand.
I'm going for a refill.
$3 grand he
The
spent
bank
on
was
the
it.
camera.
Yeah, $3,000 he'd spent, hadn't he? So, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. I mean, I think when it comes to giving money to charities, the money should just go straight to the charity and not through a third person. You know, like a middleman. You know what I mean? Because that's where
Well, that's what I said to Rev about when we do the MK bike show next year. We were on about having a collection for Mind or somebody, and I said, get Mind down, get them to come down, do the collection, do their buckets, and they take it away. We want nothing to do with it.
We've actually someone came up with a really good suggestion, Simon, And he said to me, he said, why don't you get Charlie Heads, which is the steel fabricators down the road, to make you a metal, basically a very thin metal case with a hinged lid with a padlock on it. When the person turns up, you give the person from Mind the key to that padlock and they take the metal case away.
Just
So
ask them to come down. They'll send 2 or 3 people down because they've got volunteers that do it all the time. Send 2 or 3 people down. They've got the buckets. They've got everything. They can pitch up on their stall, wave the banner, wander around, do what they want. And then all the money they've collected at the end of the day, thank you very much. Take it away. I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, we want nothing to do with it.
We've got no control or nothing over it. It's the official charity that's come down and done it.
Totally agree here, Simon. Totally agree.
I don't mean to sound like that I'm having to go at all you old timers, but it's a 21st century, right? You can pay that. You can pay all this money with a tap of an iPhone.
Yeah,
you know
which I'm sure they'll be able to do. Yeah,
yeah,
sure
exactly. I've seen it firsthand.
That's up to them to organise that. I'm saying we'll collect and we'll promote how they want to collect it and what they want to do and how they want to do it. If they want to bring forms down so people can sign up for direct debits or whatever, do it.
Yeah.
I don't want anything to do with the collection of the money itself. That goes.
Yeah, I agree with that, Simon. It just brings problems.
Yeah.
See, I want
to eliminate as many problems as possible because we see who's organising it.
Yeah, because when I said to the guy at the MK Bike Show, Matt, I said to him, I said, I'm looking at a 30-metre by 10-metre pitch. How much is it going to cost me? He said, and he worked it all out. He said, you're looking at 1,100 quid for that square area. We normally have 15 by 5. So I basically doubled the size. And I said to him, well, we pay 260. He said, well, it's 4 times that. It's going to be 1,100 quid. So I said to all the boys, we worked it out. If we can get 30 moto vloggers there, it's going to be about 60 quid a plot. My mate is going to supply, it's basically like a fisherman's fold-up chair.
Yeah.
Or the little picnic chairs that you get when you go out to an event. He said, I'll give you 30 of those and 30 like little fold-out fisherman's tables. So they're basically a little bit of plastic on the top. You fold it out. It's got 2 legs on it. He said, I'll do those £1 a piece. I'll charge you £1 a time. So 30 quid for those. And I went, all right, and 30 quid for the chairs. He says, another 60 quid. So each person pays 2 quid for their little table and chair. And then my guy Gary said, I will DJ for you. I'll do it all for free and I'll get some celebs down for you. And I went, all right. And he's got 2 big video screens. So we're going to get everyone to do a 30-second clip. And he's going to get a compere in to actually interview each of the bikers and do a 10-minute Q&A. Every half an hour, a 10-minute Q&A with each biker. I thought that's such a bloody good idea. And he's doing that free of charge. So tops, it's going to be 1,500 quid all in. What's that? 70 quid for the day? That's nothing, really. And you're promoting yourself to 25,000 people.
God, you've got the best weapon in your arsenal right here. You're looking at it. Not me, right? I'm talking about...
I'm confused then.
Right. What I'm saying is, you've got YouTube. You've got... How many people are you subscribed to, Ref? Come on.
Oh, Christ, yeah, loads.
Right. And how many... As I'm saying, we're all subscribed probably to everybody here. So that's these facts, right? You could get together and make like we did at Christmas last year. Remember? Everybody put a video together, blah, blah, blah. You want to promote each other, like it'll cost you a £5 a skull. You know what I mean? Right? Put the video together. It lasts about 30 minutes. Everybody comes on, gives them a little bit of an introduction. You know, my name's, Big Bob, Long Knob, whatever. And, I'm a motor vlogger. Here's a £5, and that's all this money goes to charity. And everybody in YouTube land, then you put a link onto this, and then everybody in YouTube land gets to see it and decides to donate to it as well. And it's the quick. I've seen it going on, and it's an amazing thing to do. It's everybody watches videos now. Everybody watches YouTube, TikTok. The TikTok master is in the house.
Oh yeah,
that way. That's it. There he is. This guy. Right. Right. TikTok master. I did teach him personally, but
he did indeed. He taught me everything he knew. And it only took 30 seconds.
Exactly. Right? But what I'm saying is that everything, if you want to donate to any charity nowadays, the fastest way to do it is exactly what we're doing right now. So
yeah, great. Yeah.
I just want to ask Mark.
Yep.
And that's right. Where did you get your Madonna mic from?
Hey, don't you recognise it? No, don't you recognise it?
Do you not know that Mark's actually a Twitch streamer?
No, he twitches while he streams.
That's
that.
I was about to say, I thought he robbed it out of the coffin because it looks like the thing that Murray Walker used to wear.
What is it they call those girls? Is it e-girls? E-girls? E-girls?
I wouldn't know.
That's because you guys are old. E-girl, it's like video game streaming, like all the like young girls, like they're like late teens, 20s and stuff. They're all dressed up like Mickey Mouse or whatever, and they're on their big headphones and they're going, play Super Mario Kart or whatever,
I was a big gamer before I passed my test, so I did do all the things you're talking about.
He's going fucking golfing. I don't know where he's going. What are you doing with your cap on?
I'll tell you what, Pete. One for you to Google. Twitch Twitch streamer forgets to turn her camera off.
Oh yeah, don't look at that, Rev. You'll get divorced.
I've seen it. I'm like, what the hell is she watching? And she's like, oh.
Don't be watching that. You get caught in those live streams, you'll be in a rabbit hole.
If it helps, I've got some stuff coming to actually make this a wee bit better anyway. So, yep. So I've got some plans for the future. I'm just going to perfect it over the winter and then set it up next year.
Ah, cool.
But yeah, I was gaming. It was.
I'm off, guys. So, in case no one's going to be fun. What's up, Jay? Message us. Yeah.
What are you thinking, Mark? What are you thinking? What, just different audio setup and a video setup?
Yes, I've got mic and boom. I've also got to sort out actually the space I'm in as well. Right. And I don't know what way to go with the camera because there's a couple of good cameras out there. I'm already using dual monitor for editing and all the rest of it, so I might change that to a 3 monitor setup. But cool. I've got a lot of stuff coming in. I'm going to do. With the channel wise, it's going to be like more me with clips as well as being out on the bike. I've got a few things planned. So
that was something I was going to discuss as a group tonight actually, because it was. So I witnessed a bit of this when I was over there at that motovlog event in Florida, and 2 or 3 of them that are really down to earth, we're all talking, and I never watched their channels before until they told me what it was, and I went and watched it. And what they're doing is they're going out and just recording, right? So they're going out and recording a ride, say like you and I would record go to Largs or something, I don't know, right? Mm-hmm. And you'd be talking inside your helmet, blah, blah, blah. Well, they're just recording the journey and then just the voiceover. And they've got thousands of subscribers.
There's a lad on a lad. There's a bloke on YouTube called Yarrow Moto.
Right.
He's been doing that for years and years. So what he does is he'll get to an area and he'll talk, but to be fair, he'll say, now to me in the studio, for example.
Yeah.
And then it'll switch to him, and then obviously you can hear the audio difference, but then he'll start talking about the area he's from or where he is and the interesting parts and all the rest of it. Do you know what I mean? And then he'll flip back to him in the mic.
There's a big there's quite a big channel. It's Motobob. Which does that sort of thing to perfection. But what I don't want to lose is actual the in the moment thing.
Yeah.
When you're talking. Yeah. When you turn a corner and whatever, you see a view, it doesn't matter what you see, but at the end of the day, I don't want to lose that. But I'm thinking this and that kind of style that Motobob does is probably something for additional stuff. When it's a launch of a bike or stuff like that. So that's what I'm kind of thinking for next year. But I don't want to lose that live. Well, no live, but you know what I mean. That kind of conversation you're
I
having
get
with
that.
yourself on
Yeah.
the road. You'll see a lot of it in the Sky videos that are coming up.
Right.
Because I talk a lot, but I'm talking a lot for me.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
No for anybody else, but aye, that
It-
sort
it-
of style.
It takes a lot of. Oops, sorry. It takes a lot of confidence to be able to ride a motorbike, go around bends, and talk at the same time and record at the same time.
Mm.
And all this, you know, and if you're constantly thinking about your viewer or your subscriber, you know that's what you're thinking about, aren't you? You're thinking about them. So you're thinking, well, they want to see this. So you're trying to ride a bike and do all this. You've got all four hands occupied. You've got your eyes, mouth, everything else all occupied at the same time. So all your senses are totally occupied.
Mm-hmm.
So motovlogging is not an easy concept, you know, and I can see why, and no disrespect to anybody who does it, if anyone's watching this, it says why people would do the voiceover, because I thought about it. Because sometimes these roads around here, especially in, well, you know how congested central Scotland is now, because there's not how it is here. Probably worse down south in England, some of the big cities. I'd hate to try and do all that, hitting those busy traffic down in Birmingham or down in London or something. I'd be like, I wouldn't do it. You know,
There was twice in the Sky trip where I nearly get squashed, for want of a better word, because I was too busy commentating on what I was doing, and then I would overtake, and I had two close calls. At one where I waved to the guy and he gave me the finger because he just missed me, or I just missed him, whatever way you want to look at it.
Aye, fucking hell.
Simon's had a few close calls, normally with a sprint.
So I think that's good. I think everybody. I think what you're doing is right, Mark. I think every so often you've just got to rethink the direction. You know what I mean? I've been watching guys for months, years on YouTube, and every so often there's a little bit of a direction change, and you go, "Oh, I don't know if I like this," and then all of a sudden you go, "Oh, that's quite like that." You know, it's quite cool. So
I'm playing about with shorts now as well. I'm getting
that's what I do.
Get 200 views and then I get 3,000 views. It just depends what you're putting up there. Plus the title means a lot, because the last one I put up was "What the fuck."
I can let you into some secrets about those things. I learned. It's all about your timing. Times. I'm telling you, you could be putting up a damn shot about washing the dishes, but if you put it up at 10 o'clock in the morning, it'll never get watched. You've got to put it up at the peak times, and that's what I've been playing with for the last 6 months, and it kind of works, you know. So depending how you want. Yeah, you know. But no, I think the shorts game's the way to go. Like, so
I haven't done a long video for about a week now. I've got about 5 or 6 test rides for the garage that I've got sitting, but I just haven't got the inclination to upload them at the moment. But I'm doing a lot of, because obviously Simon said to me, "Oh, you want to go for the shorts to get the view counts." That one with the chain tension where it was as slack as a skipping rope, 26,000 views, and I'm like, but then I did the one at Super Sausage a couple of weeks ago, and I go Kawasaki, Triumph, Kawasaki. Who put a Kawasaki with? Who put a Triumph? I got so much hate off of that, and I went. It was just. It was a bit of banter. It's a bit of banter. Rhythmic's one of our team, and then we all rib him about his sprint. But then I did one with Boo, and then it was like, BMW drivers can't park to save their life. And I got so much hate off of that as well. Oh, leave him alone. It's a better bike than your piece of crap.
I will put a bit of justification at the moment towards Grant's sprint.
He's got long hair.
Asking where it is. It's in the garage, broken.
Oil leak and what else? What else is it? Oil leak and what else?
Well, bearing. Yeah, it's not an oil leak, it's a bearing. It ain't leaking oil anymore because that ran out fucking ages ago. You just stopped topping it up.
Yeah, got no fucking oil left.
No matter if your video is liked or disliked, YouTube will still keep recommending it.
Oh yeah.
Hate it all you like. It'll still get rotated onto the next person. The minute it stops happening is when it'll just sit dead in the water. If somebody hates it, YouTube will say, "Oh well, this person hates it, but this person might like it." So
They're interacting with it.
No, they've got an interaction. That's the main bit. Whether it's a like or a dislike, it's an interaction. So it
Exactly.
works.
I just say hate is I call it a like hate or a hate like. It's a hate like. I like it.
Plus, you only get to see it now; nobody else does, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't matter
There we
unless
are.
you're getting like hundreds of hate, like Rev's getting. But Rev deserves that most of the time anyway.
I don't mind. I get. We did that bell end of the week, and someone coming down the road, coming off the A5 back from Super Sausage. She's straddling the middle of the road into the second lane, and I'm ring, 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 ring. What are you doing? As I come past, ring, ring, ring. What are you doing? Someone said, "Why didn't you just use your bloody horn? You've got loads of room." I said, "For one, she's on a no right turn lane. She's straddling an outside lane. She's sitting in the centre of the road. And thirdly, she's on her bloody phone. So which free thing?" And they went, "Oh, yeah, but just go past and ignore her." No, I don't. I hate people on mobile phones, and I hate car drivers that can't bloody drive. And they went, "Oh, but I've been having a go at this guy." And he went, "Yeah, but I ride a 125. Well, fuck off then."
You know, the life have never changed though. People like using mobile phones.
I'm only joking to all 125ers. I'm only joking.
Yeah, exactly. That's you lost every 125.
Yeah, thanks for the click.
By the end of the show, he's going to be under 1,000 again, isn't he?
Let's see where I was at 29. Oh, I've dropped one. I'm back to 2998 now. I don't give a shit.
Oh.
That was me. I've just not subscribed.
I'm going to date as well. Where is this channel?
I know this is the 125s.
So there's another subject. Are you there for the content or are you there for the content creator?
Yeah.
Good point.
Right. So if you don't if you don't like Rev's personality, sorry, I'll leave my head in another direction. This guy's personality. Then it's like, well, I'm not there for him, so there's no point watching it, you know. So it's a personality thing as well. You can relate to some people, and you can relate to others. You can't relate to others. You know, I mean, I think personally Simon's a bit of a penis, but he's all right.
As I say,
that's right. I don't think you're a bit of a penis. I think you're a lot of a penis. So we're even.
the Friday night stream, you know, it used to be the first hour I'd talk MCN. What's on MCN this week? I've got. I can't be asked with dealing with MCN because it's so, you know, subbed now by Pirelli, Michelin, and all the bike channel. Oh, what can we promote on MCN this week and put it out for people, you know? And I'm not missing them fly where I sit and do a 2-hour bloody interview about what's happened on motorcycle news this week. Oh, yeah, whatever.
Don't talk about that. You talk about that cock every week. Unsubscribe from him now, Red Bomb.
I have. Don't you worry.
What are we here for?
The thing that did it for me, he came into Super Sausage with Henry Cole. Someone spotted Henry Cole because obviously the blonde locks and went, "All right, Henry, how you doing, mate? Yeah, good. Oh, good. Love your show, blah, blah, blah. Oh, are you Andy, the Missenden Flyer?" He went, "Yeah, I'm eating. Do you mind?" And I'm like, fucking hell, you don't talk to your subscribers like that.
Who's that? The Missenden Flyer?
Missenden Flyer, yeah. I'm having my breakfast. Come back when I've finished eating. I'm like, fucking hell.
Punch him in the fucking crowd. Punch him in the fucking crowd. He got a fucking 80s dinner. Fuck him.
But he did a review of the GTR 1400. Oh, my review of the GTR 1400. What a pile of shit that was.
Have you watched any of this stuff?
Go and look at his review of the GTR. He gets it totally wrong, doesn't he, Simon?
Mate, he's bored.
I don't know. I haven't watched it because he's a cock.
He does hard edits. So it's when he's doing a review, it's just a hard edit. There's nothing, just all hard edits, and then he gets to the end. But he's got a lot of subscribers, so he gets a lot of views.
Okay.
It's just goes out on the bike, and then he edits, hard edit to the next clip, hard edit. There's nothing.
No finesse.
There's nothing magical in it.
Really, can I tell you one thing, mate? Got some cash. That's all it is, mate. He's got some
Yeah.
cash,
Yeah.
and that's all it is. He's built his YouTube channel on a back end of a deal. That he's
What
had.
done it for
Do
me?
you know what I
He
mean?
did. And it was. I was watching one of his. I did watch one of his videos where he was doing like winter storage of bikes, and he went into his garage. He's got about 9 bikes there.
Right.
I'm like, you don't need my subscription, and you're boring me. Bye.
See, the thing was, we did MCN last year when we met Foggy and the username Kate. And I went off wandering around the little stands. Missenden was there and was like, all right, yeah. Bruce from Teapot, Teapot One, Bruce was there. And I went, hello, Bruce. And he went, how's your Lex Motos doing? And he actually remembered me. And I went, oh, yeah, good to see you, blah, blah, blah. Any chance for a quick photo? Yeah, boom, get a photo. Because I haven't got a photo of you, Bruce, to put on me celeb wall. And he went, one for you. He said, Richie Vida's over there. Your missus likes Richie Vida. And I went, how the hell did you know that? And he went, because she was watching all these music videos during the COVID lockdown where Richie was playing guitar and singing. And I went, yeah. And I went over to him. I said, here. I said, my missus still loves your songs. And he went, oh. He said, hang on a minute. Let me pose for you. Take a photo. He went, send that to your missus. I went, oh, cheers.
See,
Richie Vida and Bruce, Teapot One, nice guys. Yeah, Missenden.
Bruce is proper nice. Like I say, I met Bruce before he did his first round the world trip. Jimbo, his mate, that's who I used to race against. So we had a bit of banter. To be fair, we had a good laugh, me and Jim. But that 1 year when he was looking at sponsorships to the first time he went around the world, it was brilliant. We had a proper laugh. At the
He's a really nice guy, because we emailed him. See, when I had the Facebook group, the Basic Bikers. Basically, I don't talk about it that often, but we just emailed him at the blue and said, "Listen, do you want to do a podcast?" And he came straight back and he went, "What, we use Scottish guys?" And I'm like, "Aye," and he's like, "Nah, I'm definitely up for that," and we done it. So, no, we got him on a podcast for over a couple of hours, and
Right,
I mean, it was great. Aye.
I mean, to be fair, every time, I mean, I don't know if it's a bit different for me because I know him as personally, but I've messaged him when I set up my channel saying, how do you set this up? What do you do here? How's the best way to do this? How's the best way to get your voice and not miss out? And you know what I mean? And he's always got back to me. He's never left me hanging. You know what I mean? You can see his credit, but he's always got back to me. And
somebody's all right when you send them an email, the reply to the email, right? And on his reply email, it's got obviously YouTube channel, Twitter, all his socials, but then it's got his mobile number.
Right.
Yep. So you can actually phone him, text him, WhatsApp him. Whatever.
I was when I was away, like just there. I was getting messages on. I've got an email address linked to my YouTube channel. I'm kind of assuming probably everybody has, and I was getting messages asking for recommendations on sissy bars, and it's nice that people do that. That they think you've got enough knowledge to answer the questions. I was on. I said I was replying saying, look, I'm on holiday just now. Is there a chance I can get back to you? And they were all fine with it. But it's nice to know that people are coming to people like that, myself, probably you guys as well. You're getting asked by your subscribers, what's your opinion? And I see that as almost like when you create a YouTube channel and talk about motorbikes, people are coming to you because they see that you've got experience. If I'm right, you've got a little bit of responsibility to look after your subscribers.
Yeah.
Everybody who messages me, I always reply to them because they've took the time to message me, subscribe, and hopefully watch the whole video at the same time.
Well, the thing is it's how I see it is they might not be able to ask the mate or be embarrassed to ask the mate or message me and said, "What do you think?" And for me. Yeah. I feel like I've got enough now. I've got enough knowledge on different bikes that I can say, this is what I do. If I had my time again, you know,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
with my experience, this is what I do. So, you know, I've you know, I did track days, I've raced, I've had a couple of Harleys, I've gone back to sports bikes, now I'm on adventure bikes. So at least now I've got a broad enough array that I can
Answer
actually
the questions.
Sorry.
actually have a decent opinion on it.
All right, the boss is in, so yeah.
No, but no, I totally get where you're coming from. I do, guys. I do. It's like, as I say, if you've got that experience now, and we're going to share it with you're going to share it with people who are like-minded people and people who are coming to you for advice. I think you're privileged to be asked is maybe one way to look at it, you know, and that's how I feel. You know,
As I keep saying, we're not doing this for the money.
Nah, exactly.
Because there isn't any.
Been able to give
exactly.
back. It's been able to give a realistic response back to what they're asking, rather than watching a video for 20 minutes and then they've watched the video and not realizing what the outcome is.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
No, I agree with that. You know what I mean? I think from my experience from doing YouTube for a couple of years now and Instagram and all that kind of thing, and meeting all these other guys from both sides of the pond who do it, I think we're all in the same boat. We're all in the same boat. It's like people will only like watch so much of it because they've probably got so much to watch as well. But they skip through. You know what I mean? They'll pick the parts that they want to watch, which I get. You know what I mean? If you're doing a bike on a certain Harley, they want to see the bike, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're there for. They want to see it. So they'll skip past the bits that get to the bit of the bike. You just have to look at your analytics and it'll show you the spikes, where those spikes are. So that's what I'll learn from to say, well, if this is what you're here for, this is what I'll give you from now on. And it works, you know, and that's what I say, right? You want to see more of the bike? No problem. Here's more of the bike. You know, so that's what you've got to look at it.
100%.
Sorry.
You lot are a right pain in the ass.
What's going on here?
Can I book in November?
I'll tell you what, Peaky, if you're out Sunday and it's not raining, Phil's going to get the rocket out as well, so he's going to be down on the rocket.
It's the same rocket Rev's going to get fired on.
A free Harley? Oh my God.
No, there's a free two Harleys. He's got two.
I've got Street Bob and a Dynaglide. No, Street Glide.
Oh, I never got to ask Phil actually. Phil, how much for the Street Glide? I wanted to know a price. Sorry.
He's got to check the paperwork tomorrow. He will message you on that one.
All right, mate.
That is,
I quite like the look of that.
What year is it?
I'd go for a Fat Bob.
09.
09, yeah. And it's only done 6,000 miles as well.
Ooh.
And it's full chrome handlebars with little rubber bits on, chrome foot pegs with little rubber bits on. It's got crash bars on it. It is to see it. It's beautiful. It's on one of my ride videos. Have a look at the two Harleys that I did on my ride videos.
Rev's got all the fucking terminology. He's got
chrome bits on the handle bit thingies, watch it, and yeah.
You don't even selling the fucking bike, do you?
The foot peggy things are silver, and
and
the wheels are black. It's got black tyre things on them, round things.
It's got wheels on it.
If you want some information on the Street Glide, Simon, feel free to ask me. I do own one.
I know you do. And that was my next port of call. Actually, was going to be talking to you. So.
Yes,
I want to know if obviously this one hasn't got a rear seat on it. Is it easy to get one and put one on with a rest?
Yeah, so it's been converted to a solo seat conversion.
Yeah.
Right, so all it is a seat swap. As long as the fender's still the standard rear fender, the bolts only have a blank in it. All you do is you just take that blank out, put it on, and screw it in, and done.
It's one bolt.
Red Bomb isn't getting any wages in there.
You get the dual beat on eBay for about 20 quid.
Yeah, just paying me in pizza again then.
No, I think you owe him a pizza. And as for that Indian restaurant you recommended on that fucking WhatsApp group the other day, my God, no.
That's what I said to you, Dinesh. It's Indian for runny bum.
I like that one there, though.
It comes to something when the Indian people won't even eat there, I'll tell you.
You see that comment? Who's that? Screw YouTube, and the wheels are kind of spinny.
Yeah. That's
Crazy Dad Biker. Yeah.
Yeah, he's changed his name to Screek because he's having issues with YouTube at the moment.
I didn't realise that. My apologies. I seen the comment, but I wasn't sure where to get involved in the conversation or not. But,
he's been following the Aussie man biker, spinny wheels.
Spinny.
Yeah.
You see these new mud packs I've put on, they've given it an extra 10 brake horsepower per wheel.
Yeah. Good evening, you beautiful bastards. Here's my face.
spend £3,000 on a set of carbon fibre and you'll gain 1.5 horsepower.
Rev, you need to do a walk.
Money well spent.
It's got rubber bits next to this, metal bits. It's got this. It's got that. You should do a walk around.
That's an engine.
It's got these two things that stick out the back that make noise.
Oh, look. There's a rubber bit.
These thingy bobs.
The engine goes brum brum.
There's no major bangs on the engine. It's all good.
Oh, dear. Oh,
it's
God.
like when they go, or is it the old boy that did the video of all the different sounds, and it's like, yeah, man.
That's right. That's right.
Oh no.
It's
like Holly, Davidson.
Money. That's the Harley noise. Money. Just goes off. Yeah.
Stage one, stage two.
Simon thinking about buying a Harley. Oh dear.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. If I had the money, I would have the Black Street Bob. It is what a ride! I took it away. You go and watch the video because you can hear. I'm grinning from ear to ear when I ride that, and it's like and I'd got earplugs in, and that was still bloody loud.
I used to have one. I used to have one. No, they're good bikes.
To be fair, when I got my Harley, the bloke picked it up, and literally I helped him push it in the fucking back of the van. I was just like, I shouldn't be fucking doing this.
Yeah.
Transferred him the money. He drove off within seconds. I was like, fuck, I shouldn't have fucking done that.
Yeah, that's what people say to me about the ZX7. You know, you should never have sold that bike. And do I regret it? I still do regret it, but I love my GTR now.
I did a lot to that bike. You know what I mean? You know, as you can do on Harleys. You know, I had like.
But I messaged the guy last week because I'm still in contact with him, and I said to him, "How's the ZX?" And he said, "I've stripped it all down." He said, "I had all the fairings off. I've cleaned all the frame. I've cleaned all the engine. I've put it all back together. It's all winterized and in the garage, and I'm going to ride it next summer." And I'm like, that's the love that I wanted to sell. I could have sold that bike 5 or 6 times over, but everybody wanted to track it. And it was just waiting for that one person that come along that's going to put the love into the bike that I've put into it.
Yeah.
Come on, outside.
Well, I've got a spare pair of chaps for Simon. I've got.
Thank you very much. I'll need them.
I've got a spare pair of fingerless gloves. I've got a nice Sons of Anarchy hoodie that you can borrow.
Oh, brilliant. Have you got a jacket too? I need
one.
the tank.
I've got one big enough for you, Simon. But
a riding vest. I need one big enough for me, you cheeky bastard.
Yeah. I still want a night. If I won the lottery tomorrow, I'd still want to buy myself what is it? The night rod with the 300 back end on it.
Oh,
that was the best bike that Harley ever made, and they went and discontinued the night rod and the V rod. They were the best ones that were ever made.
Aye, they are. But the thing is, like, it's for the people who still have them, they're claiming in value. Kind of suits me, but as I say, it's I think I know why. It's just the part. It's It's a funny bike to service at 10,000 miles. You have to take the engine out for a full service on it. It's called an engine strap, which basically means valve clearances on it. The whole engine has to come out, and it's 90 hours? 90 hours of labour to do it.
We've got a Valkyrie in the sitting in the back of the workshop because a customer dropped it with us. I think it was back in June, July, but it's actually thrown the starter cog inside and it's basically a Goldwing engine on the Valkyrie. It's actually spragged up the starter gear,
right?
But we're waiting to send it to our local engineering company. He is so busy, and he's like, no, it's going to be 3 months. It's going to be 3 months. Call me in October. Called him in the beginning of October, and he's like, you're still going to be waiting another month, mate. I can't get anything in till the end of November. But customers happy to wait because it's an 18-hour strip down to get that engine out, take the back of the gearbox off, put a new starter cog in it. But it's a bike and a half, I tell you. When that thing fired up, because we rebuilt the carbs on it, oh God, what a bit of kit. Even Phil said if he was going to sell that, Phil would have bought that bike off of him.
You see, that was not my sport. I had a sport. Sorry.
It's a full Valkyrie, but it's got dead straight bars on it, and they're super. Oh God, what a bit of kit though.
See, I had a Sport Glide. I did when they first come out, and everybody was slagging them off. But I did stage 2 on it. Change the exhaust, mate. That for starters, it handled like a dream because it had the upside down forks at the front. Secondly, mate, first, second, third, I could pull a wheelie. Harley Davidson, I can pull a wheelie in that first, second, and third. It pulled like a fucking train. Honestly, it was immense. I used to chase. I mean, I've got the A41 from Wolverhampton to Whitchurch to me. I used to literally sit on there, piss pot helmet, pair of shades, snood on. As soon as a sport bike come past me, I was like, right, I'm fucking after you, mate. And I'd just fucking terrorise them. And then we'd get to the top of the 41 and they'd be like, mate, how are you keeping up with me? But it was just handled like a dream. I've never had an Harley Davidson handle as well as that handled because it was amazing. Honestly, it was like a sports bike, mate. I've never had all adjustable rear suspension, everything. It was fucking brilliant. When it went, I was just gutted. But the only reason why I started because I did
the Softail suspension is notably one of the best suspension setups in the bikes in the market. Was that my wife and I both have Softails, and we both say that the suspension's amazing on them because you can literally ride them like how we used to ride the sports bike. Sarah's a little bit limited because she's got floorboards with her leaning, but my lowrider, I can, throw it around.
Bear with me a second, Simon. Let me just sign into the garage because I can sign into the garage from here, and I'll get you a price on the Harley.
Ooh. This is my moment to try and undercut them and buy mine.
MF09. It's weird because I can just remember number plates. MF09, Dynaglide. There we go. FXDC Super. So 2009 1600cc. Blue and silver.
1600cc?
Yeah.
90 something cubic inches, that is.
90, it's a 95.
Yeah, one is a 95, the other one's 103.
Yeah, that's the 103 is a 1690cc.
Yeah. It is up for. I need to check with Phil, but my paperwork says 9. I would need to check with Phil on that one, but yeah, my paperwork's saying 9.
Yeah. £9.
Hey, KK. Yeah, speak to Phil. Yeah.
Okay, I'll have two.
Yeah. 9K's all right for the street.
Yeah, the street bob's a little bit more money because obviously it's got Vance and height. It's got loads of mods on it, but
that's 14 plate, isn't it? That one. Yeah.
That's it's a 14 plate. Yeah.
See, out the two, that's the one I'd have. Out the two.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Always just said do it on a PCP. I'm sure the post office blokes will get you a pay increase.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Please do not start touching nerves where that's concerned
No,
at this precise
no,
moment,
not
because
do
you'll get me on an all kind of rant at the minute.
9 pizzas. Right, that's it. One big cupboard. 9 pizzas.
Yeah, it's up for 9K, I think. Yeah, so I need to check the paperwork with Phil, but that's what it says on my VGM. I've got some bloody. Who the hell stacked? I've just looked at my diary for tomorrow. Jesus Christ!
Well, you better start saying good night now, and so you'll be off by half then.
That's all right. I'm not on the spanners till 10:30. Phil's on at 7 in the morning, so that means
Phil, change the rotor. Phil, change the rotor quickly now.
No, Phil's got a gearbox flush. If you have an automatic car and you live in Milton Keynes, everybody services their engine. But when was the last time you flushed your automatic gearbox and changed the oil? We have. There's only 2 garages in Milton Keynes that do automatic gearbox flushing. So if you want an automatic gearbox flush,
the next question I'll ask you then: what mileage is it due at?
It's due at between. It should be, I think, 5 years or 70,000 miles.
Nobody in this UK keeps a car past the age of 3 years because of PCP. That's why nobody does it.
Yeah.
I've never had PCP because I don't believe in it, so I do. But I drive a manual, so.
Why don't you believe in PCP? Why are you going to buy a car that's going to lose money when you can buy a car? You don't need to buy a car, it's handy back.
Exactly.
Because in 2.5 years, I own it.
Nah. Overrated.
2.5 years, I own it, and that gives me a better bargaining
chip. You pay for anything that goes wrong with it.
Yeah. But my car only does 3,000 miles a year.
I'm actually with Simon on this.
Okay.
PCP is
and it's cheaper on HP, and I own it. And then after the 2.5 or 3 years, because it's really low mileage and I've looked after it, I can keep it for no extra money.
There we go. Phil's just answered it.
Southern Gas has got too much money.
I like to actually own things. I don't like to rent. That's why I got married and don't go to a whorehouse.
Every 3 years, I have a new car.
I don't have a car. My wife
You don't
has
have
a
a
car,
car?
but I don't have a car.
What, you got a fucking awesome wagon? What you got?
No, I just.
There we go. Let me just.
He's got a fucking pickup.
I spent 8 months a year not in the UK.
There you go, Simon.
So
He's
I
just
don't have a car,
posted
Yeah,
it
I've got
up.
it. Yeah, I've got it.
I work 6 months a year out of one country and I live and I go travel another 2, and my wife has a car and it barely goes up mileage. We only have it because we need to have a car. That's it. It's not because I really want one. I would go without personally.
See, the only reason why I do it is because it's just easier for us as a family.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Got a family, a car. Yeah.
I mean, I work like it's a 6-minute walk for me to get to work. So obviously, I don't need a car, but I've got a big family. So
yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? To have a new car every 3 years and to be able to have that
trouble free.
It's your problem. It's not my problem. It's your problem. Something's wrong. It's your problem. You give me a car. That's for me. That's especially when my missus driving with, my kids, my grandkids, and all the rest of it. Then, for me, peace of mind. That's
I get that.
That's more for me to be able to give somebody else a scenario of right, mate. This is where we am. The car's broke down. We need a car because we've got a kid and a newborn. So you need to come and either drop a car off or take us to that location to drop a car off to us, and then that's it. We ain't got to have AA. Do you know what I mean? It's just For me, I just think it's a bit easier. I mean, I mean, like for Simon, that's ideal for him. If he's got a car,
Yes,
and you're doing 3,000 miles a year and he owns it, then fucking, you know what I mean?
I totally get that. I see both sides of the argument. You know, you get a new car with 3 or 4 years in PCP. You're getting roadside warranty, you're getting roadside assistance, free warranty, and all that kind of stuff. And you literally hand it back after 3 years and say next. You know, you own a car outright, but if you're not going to keep the car for long term, then there's no real any point, if that makes sense. So if you're like
when
me,
it comes to motorbikes, PCP actually costs me more because I do 20,000 miles a year.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
So it's cheaper for me to buy it outright.
yeah, and for that reason, that's what I'm saying. There's both sides to the argument.
Yeah.
You know,
If I only did 9,000 miles a year on my motorbike,
yeah,
and I wanted a new motorbike every 3 years, I probably would go PCP route. But
exactly. Yeah.
Fucking hell, Simon. How far's a super sausage from your house if you do fucking 20,000 miles?
it's not that. It's the 350 miles a week I do just commuting.
It's the super duper sausage that far away. Exactly right.
I actually live nearer the super sausage than Dave does, but I actually do 350 miles a week just going backwards and forwards to work. And then in my role as a uni rep, I have to travel round, go to conferences and meetings and everything else, and it just clocks up the mileage. So.
In Scotland, the sausage is that size.
Exactly, mate. Exactly.
Yeah, it's fucking cold up there, isn't it?
Evening, Lee. Good to see you in the stream, buddy.
That's for sure, fucking fisherman up there, right?
If my wife and if Sarah and I had kids, I'd have a probably Daddy Cool car, you know, like big wagon.
Isn't there a bus through the
Yes, there is.
I'll tell you what. The last time we went down to Paulborough, the sat nav was like, "Turn around, super sausage, opposite direction."
Oh my God. The only car
going this way, you will reach your destination in 3 weeks and 2 days.
Is this your space, Grave?
Oh, but I will have a pillion on Sunday, and I'll try not to drop the bike this time.
Yeah.
Does he or she like the sausage?
Believe it or not, my pillion is actually my receptionist, Rebecca.
So she likes the sausage.
She likes the sausage. Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there.
You lined yourself up for that one, Reb. Sorry.
I had to ask.
Vernon set it up, and then you just squared up on it. Sorry, that had to be said.
Square sausage.
Reb's been all shy. Oh, come on.
She does look good in my helmet.
Don't let your missus fucking hear that.
I said, looks good in my helmet.
Suddenly we're all like that.
Everyone's like that. Fucking allowed up.
So what you're telling me is the glassy on the back of your bike likes the sausage.
Oh yeah.
Do you know this person's name, or is it going to remain anonymous?
Hang on, that's Rebecca. Hang on.
Oh my God!
There we go.
Everyone's
we have a very, very good team at the garage. So let me get on the camera. So me, Phil, that's Rebecca, and Junior Mechanic McCauley in the background.
Ah, okay.
Which one's Rebecca?
There we go.
One with a beard.
So
I'll tell you what. She came to us. I think she's been with us about 18 months, but God, she came from business management. So for her taking over that front office and me going on the spanners, she is bloody good at what she does. She's really, really good. And she don't just push me, she pushes Phil. Phil, you need to do this. Phil, you need to do, and that's what we need in the front office. She is bloody amazing.
You need a bossy blonde. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, we need a bossy woman in the office.
Right. The question is,
I
does
don't
she
need a
want
bossy
advice?
blonde in work. I've got a bossy blonde at home.
And it's normally me that sells the bike. She did 3 bikes while I was on holiday, and then she sold a scooter last week, and she sold another bike this week. And I'm like, Jesus Christ Almighty! You know, she's ramming home these bike sales, which gives me time to get on the spanners.
Well, I'll tell you what. If I do buy that Street Glide, I know who to talk to. Becca.
Yeah,
This is
speak to
just me
Becca.
that's thinking about ramming on. and
You
keep
will
pushing.
you can take it to the sausage in the back of the Street Glide.
You don't take it at the back of the sausage.
Steady. Bossy's watching. Bossy's watching.
This is went downhill fast.
That's
Well,
it always goes downhill fast on a Friday.
Oh, listen, what time? It's past the watershed. It doesn't matter.
That's all right. My missus is
past the
probably
watershed,
watching this
fucking-
downstairs on the telly as well. So behave yourself.
Who likes the sausage?
Oh, here we go, Simon. It'll work you out a
I'm
discount.
getting the feeling someone's desperate to get rid of this bike. What's wrong with it?
There's nothing wrong with it. It rides bloody lovely, mate. I put a fresh MOT on that as well.
What's the mileage on that one?
Just over 6,000.
Twice.
No, I think it's literally about
Third time round.
no 6,400.
It's definitely 6,000 because I saw Dave winding the clocks back. It definitely is 6,000.
So it'll be the old style stereo on it, Simon. Just so you know.
No stereo on it.
No, it's
radio.
god, it's the old
Dial.
turn in the middle when just one dial and a turning ignition switch with the lock on the middle.
You see how turning your missus on?
I've got photos of it, believe it or not, on my phone because I took loads of photos of
She's
it.
got bigger nipples than that.
Oh my god! This conversation is literally going
Right,
down.
here we
the
go. Roll the photos. So, there she is.
Oh yeah. What's that?
Red's trying to ignore us, by the way.
Hang on a minute. Let's go the other way. There we go.
Careful you don't get the wrong picture because there's one of you in the
Depends
phone
every
there.
day,
somewhere.
like that or like that.
Is that a wide glide?
It's Super Glide.
Super glide.
It's a Super Glide. Little bag on the front. Little Harley bag. Twin headlights. I was literally because this is all off the photo shoot. That's what I was on about. The custom handles.
They're the silvery bits with the black rubber in them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the bit that makes the bike go click click. The other bit
Are
makes it go
them
boom.
heated? They must be heated.
Everything's chrome on it. It's chrome everywhere.
They've got to be heated. Heated grips. They've got to be.
There we go. It's a bit of kit, I tell you.
Somebody spent the money on that one.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of chrome. It's got a lot of chrome accessories on it.
It's shed loads of chrome all over it. Loads of upright ones.
Man, that's so fucking cleaning that is.
Oh my god! It's not the only thing that rides lovely at Eclipse.
Little walk around video that I did because obviously took it out for a ride, but the video's up on my YouTube channel and oh god, what a bike! It's nice.
Right.
Simon's gone for a wank, obviously.
Screw YouTube.
Range Rover and Land Rover. Oh, here we go. 40,000 miles or 4 years for a gearbox flush. There we go, Gareth. So 40,000 miles, 4 years.
People keep their cars that long. You know what I mean? It's going to be the second or third owner before that ever got to me.
Behave yourself, boo. It's not the only thing that rides lovely, Eckley.
Stop back about riding ref. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, stop bragging about that.
We're talking about the reception.
I'll tell you, we've got some really nice vehicles in at the moment. We've got 2 Harleys and we've got that CB 1000F as well. It's got the full Gibby kit on it as well, and that's only done 10,000 miles. So, yeah, there's a lot of bikes out there that are crap, and there's a lot that are pristine. But
yeah,
you
see,
we waited, I think, at least 4 to 5 months for the right free bike. And out of sort of 200-300 bikes, we picked 3. And the 3 are nice. There's too much crap around at the moment.
I don't mean this to sound bad, right? So, like, if Simon buys the Street Glide, see the other 2 that you've got, you should go to Harley. Harley are offering good money now for second-hand bikes. They're trying to buy mine. Like, they're always asking. They're like, "Oh, you're going to trade in your bike?" They're always asking Sarah for hers because the older ones they want, because people are after the big twin. You've got a big twin which is a 1690, and you've got a 95 there, which is what they want as well. Like, so I'd be going and asking Harley like how much they'll give you for them. You could probably sell them to them and make a profit. You'd see it. Deadly serious.
It might be worth it, yeah.
Because, as I said, every time I think about trading with a mine, and they're always like, "Oh, we'll give you top money because we know we need them." They can't get it. They can't get bikes. You know, so
that's like the second-hand 125 market. It's stupid at the moment. You go and look on the Lex Moto owners page, and now the Adrenaline was discontinued 4 years ago.
Right.
And Lex Moto Adrenaline 125s, the motocrossers, are still trading at 12 to 1,500 quid.
Yeah.
And they were selling at 1995, brand new when they came out.
Right.
So they're holding their price. People are like, "Oh, I've got a second-hand Adrenaline. How much do you want for it?" "Oh, I'm asking 1,200 quid," and everyone's like, "It's a 400 quid bike, mate," and they're getting paid for it.
It surprised me that the second-hand markets went bloody mental.
Yeah, but it hasn't ours, to be fair. So it's gonna do it on the bikes.
It's gonna do it on the cars as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what you're saying is like going back to the servicing. So I've had my bike now 10 months, and I've just had my 14,000 mile service come up on my BM. Like, so I've rang BM today and said to them, you know, I need this 40,000 mile service. And to be fair, it was 480 quid, I think it was.
Right.
Because I've done it within 12 months, they've knocked 100 quid off it. 23.80.
Right.
I booked it in. But,
good.
But you know, it's like he said to me, you know, you fucking hell, mate, you smash the miles out. I'm like, mate, that's what the bike's there for. You know what I mean? My bike don't sit in the garage. My bike don't get washed every fucking weekend. It gets fucking used. Do you know what I mean? I ride my bike, whether it's sunny, rainy, dirty, fucking snowing, whatever. I'll ride. We all know. But I'll ride my bike for me, for my mental health. To kind of sort my, you know what I mean? When I need to get out, I'll get out. I bother the fucking weather.
Yeah, that's like the missus said to me tonight. Because she said to me, because she normally, well, you know what she's like. Friday night she disappears off to her mum's on a Friday night, and she said to me, "Are you riding Sunday? Because you didn't ride last week." And I went, "No, I need to get out on the bike." And you can't. People that don't ride don't understand that you need to ride your bike. And I said to her, "I'm going out Sunday. I'm going out with Phil. Even if it's bloody pissing down the rain, I am going out for a ride. I just need to get out on the bike and have a ride." No. But if it's good weather, then obviously take Becca with us, and me and Phil are going to go up and have a bit of a bonus up at the sausage. But people don't understand. Yeah, all right.
I know, a bonus up at the sausage with Becca.
No, it's the two Scottish guys that just collapse after that statement.
But you can't explain.
Sorry, and the only other English guy in the room is now fucking speechless. Yeah.
And you know, you say to people, "I need to ride." Why? Because it's my therapy. I need to get out on the bike and have a bit of therapy. And on a 125, it don't do it for you. You know, you need to go out and have a blast. It's like when one of my mates said to me, he said, "Oh, you and Simon broke the speed limit." I went, "No, we didn't." He said, "Yes, you did." He said, "You hammered down the A5 because I timed your clock when you went on at Granby and when you got to the end of the run." And I went, he said, "I timed the distance." And I went, "How long did you sit on Google work it all?" I was on there for about 35 minutes. I know what you two did. He said,
Yeah,
plus
what he
the
didn't
fact-
take into account was British summertime, so fuck off. Yeah, the
Yeah.
cops went back.
He said, but the fact when you get down to the end of the roundabout, Simon looks across at you and goes 150, and I went, no, that's what he's telling me. What's left on the mileage on his tank?
No, I told you, so I've got to be gone by 10 to 2, so it's 150. Yeah.
Yeah, 150. Yeah.
You need to say to him, get a fucking life.
Anybody that can spend 35 minutes
I'll
of
make-
their
I'll make
life
you a
trying to work
coffee.
that out
Cafe.
for no fucking benefit is a knob. Sorry.
Yeah.
Or a
I've left
policeman.
I've left you a sign language post.
Simon just said, where was CBF 600? We'll have next year 32,000 miles. Yeah.
I'll give you £3.50. Starting bid
What
£3.50.
I'd say is look at Auto Trader and then look at Facebook Marketplace and then make your own mind up. Always, as Phil always says, pitch in higher because you can always come down in price. You can't go up in price.
But what year is it?
Exactly. So yeah, work out what year it is. Go on Auto
Right.
Trader. Look at the year. Work out the price, and then pitch
3,000
in.
miles a year's average,
Right,
roughly.
The thing I've always done is selling bikes. I've always looked at what the standard of my bike is and look for similar bikes in that area. And if one's at 2,800, for example, and one's at 1,800, then I've always gone a couple of £100 to the top end. At least then I know that when I'm selling a bike, I'm getting roughly what it's worth. If it's mint, then obviously you know it's mint, so you need to get towards the top end. You know if it's dog shit, you need to fucking get towards the bottom end of it. Do you know what I mean? People are going to come and look at the fucking bike at the end of the day. I wouldn't buy a bike on eBay, for example. If I bought a bike on eBay, then I'd want to go and look at it first. I'd want to go and test ride it. I'd want to go and
totally agree with that.
AA. You know what I mean? You can have these AA people now come out for like £70 to go once over the bike. For £70, if you're spending 15, 16, £1,700 on a bike, for £70, that's
worth it.
Like that's
that's
you've
right,
got
that's
a
right.
qualified mechanic looking over the bike. Qualified.
Just let me quickly answer Simon's question there. 2008 is CBF 600 is, so for me that bike's less than average mileage, so it should be, it's still worth good money. I'm not changing the subject. I'm just saying that while he's answering that question, 2008 with 32,000 miles, that's 14.
As Matt says, you know, nothing wrong with the 125.
Yeah,
That's fine. You're just going to look at the market. You've got to do your own research. I being bad now, but I worth asking people. You've got to go and do your own research because we don't know.
Right.
It's no good. I being bad. It's no good. You ask now what your bike's worth because we don't know the standard of your bike. We don't know what it looks like, or do you know what I mean? It could be absolutely pristine. It could be absolutely smashed to smithereens because it's been on a track for 10 years.
But it's only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. You might pay 10 grand for a bike, and I might only pay 8 because I'm Scottish.
Yeah.
And I'll pay 6 and then sell it to him for 8. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. And Simon will want it for free.
As Boo said, you know,
Simon wants some money back.
Yeah, any bike is good for wind therapy as long as you're out and riding. BBB's going to Mackey's instead of something 125. So well, I wonder how many sausages you can get up the exhaust pipe with a GTR. I'll tell you what, if you come to Super Sausage and you see Boo on his BMW, we've realised why that bike goes so fast. It's because he keeps dropping those little blue pills up the exhaust pipe.
Oh my god!
Someone dropped him in the car park, didn't they, Simon?
No idea.
It's called Viagra. It's Viagra.
That's all I'm going to say.
Fucking waste.
Oh dear God.
Oh, here we go. DNA Dane's got it. He's claimed the vlogging park for the 125s.
I'm going to the super sausage. It sounds
You're
like
going to
a
get
great
up there Sunday and it's going to be full of fucking Michigans and 125s and God knows what else. And they're all going to go, up yours, Rev.
Right.
You know who might turn up on Sunday, don't you? Stuart might be there, and he's like, "This is my 125 Titan. It's done 50,000 kilometers."
I'm gonna get there Sunday and have a fucking scrap, I.
I'll tell you what, he bought a Titan off us about 4 years ago. That thing comes in regularly for the service. He's cranked up 50,000 kilometers on that thing, and it's still going.
What did you count the mileage in the back of a trailer?
He's backwards and forwards on it. He does 70 miles a day on that at least, but great bit of kit. DNA, it'd take me 2 hours to get there. How long is it going to take Peaky to get there?
I reckon about an hour 40.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
If I go down the M6 and the M1, probably about an hour 20. But I ain't
You
gonna
could,
get
you could probably do it in about an hour, Peaky, to be honest.
Matt can normally do it. What was it? I think Matt does it in about an hour and a half, doesn't he, from the other side, Nottingham?
I reckon I'll be there by like 9:30. 9:30 I'll be there.
We'll be pulling in about then anyway.
So
I won't.
I think you need to
I tend to pull
DNA
out,
Dane.
not pull in, so.
Don't skip it, Rev. Don't skip it. DNA Dane. You need to put it up, and then we'll have a discussion about this.
What's that? Which one? Oh, what?
It'll take me 2 hours. No. There you go.
Take you two.
see, I reckon honestly, I reckon it'll take me either way. It's going to be an hour 20, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Which
How quick can
yeah,
you do
no,
it?
it's going to be an hour and a half.
And the GTL's got a bit. There, we're known.
This is madness tonight, by the way.
I'll tell you what, me and Simon got nicknamed now the GTR Fugs.
Oh, thank God for that. I would genuinely was worrying about what the big giant whole conversation was going to bring out of your mouth next.
No, they call us the GTR Fugs now at Super Sausage because we box everybody in.
I thought that was because I cut Rhythmic up.
He's Rhythmic Boy like fucking 7 foot tall. Because on his photo,
Nearly.
like he's fucking up here, like, you know what I mean? How tall is
He's
he?
6'4" at least, I think. Yeah.
Who's that?
Fucking hell, mate.
Rhythmic biker.
I'm going to fucking edit him, strap his kneecaps, I am.
Yep. I seen a picture of him without his
You wouldn't do that to a 15-year-old, would you?
It looks like about 12.
He does now. Never shaved off his gay beard.
Oh, Pete, you can do the journey quicker because unlike Rev, you can filter. Yeah, you try filtering with a bloody GTR. It's a damn sight wider than a BMW.
No, it ain't.
I'll manage it.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
I'll manage it.
GS 1250 Adventure with a 30-litre fucking tank.
Oh dear. Boat and Biker Bird has a comment for Simon, and I'm not repeating it in public.
I always do. I've got 8 kids. That's enough. I
I was going
always
to say
do.
that. How many children does he have?
Where are we? 71.9 miles down the A5. Yeah, you'll be all right.
What, to get to the...
An
Yeah,
hour and 10 minutes.
Honestly, I'll be there. Honestly, unless it's fucking lashing down.
71.9 miles to get to the
I'll
source.
drop. I'll drop you a message. For then.
To get a sausage.
Go on Tinder will take you 30 seconds.
Knew that was coming.
Grinder, you do it in 10.
Oh, this is without beer, by the way.
This is going sideways very, very quick tonight.
Well,
I'm waiting to start my live stream now.
It's fucking burning. It's fucking burning.
you start blaming me.
It's a bad one. I'm usually a good boy. I don't usually say fuck all.
That's right, I'll sit here and be quiet.
Right. Oh god, it's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up for 10:30 anyway. Here we go. I feel behind Rev on the M2. It feels like the parting of the Red Sea. Is it true? It was those green mirrors that do it. Yeah. Simon always says I will pull out. Yeah.
Oh dear. Does Simon have an ice cream next? Is he?
Is that what you tell your missus?
I'll tell you what. When we did the Pulborough run, poor old Ali. I think it was a Fiat Panda that cut her. So fucking hell, I went. But she was like, "You should have seen Rev." He was like, having a right go at this guy because he pulled out on Ali. He's like, fuck off over there, you twat.
Yeah.
It was the geezer as we pulled in Box Hill. We pulled down towards Box Hill. It was the geezer on the Grom that he just made my day. He was riding the death out of that thing as we went past him. It was like, yeah, fair play, fella.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Anyway, I have a 7 a.m. start in the morning, so I am going to start signing off. We're going to go over to Simon's stream in a minute. I'm going to go and see the missus, see how she is downstairs, and have an early night. Hey,
Sorry, don't bother. She's playing the banjo at the minute for Peaky's picture.
Is this anything that Rever's parted?
Yeah.
I heard that fast.
Anyway, Gareth, what are you up to this weekend, mate?
I'm going through to Harley tomorrow, hopefully on the bike, depending on the weather, to go to Harley-ween. They're having an event through there this weekend, so I thought I'd go through, say hello, and look at the new ST, lowrider ST they've got in stock, just for a look, that's all. That's it.
You're not buying one. You're not buying one. You're just looking. I pulled
Pete?
that one before now and came home with a new bike. So yeah.
Yeah. Apart from meeting you guys tomorrow, hopefully.
Sunday.
Mate, I've had 3 days off work. I'm all out of the shop. So meeting you guys Sunday. Unless the weather's nice, I'm going to try and get a video out. I did a video today, but yeah, you know, we're gonna meet you guys tomorrow. Have a free breakfast.
Yeah, on me. Roll on me.
Have a couple of free brews. But no. I'd, you know, I would want to come down, obviously, see you guys and have a chat and shoot the shit. You know what I mean? And just drop the calf, as we say up here. So yeah, that's me done.
Brilliant. Simon's got his Halloween party tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. That's going to be messy.
Yes, we've got a Halloween party tomorrow, and we've had a couple of Halloween emergencies already tonight with stuff that's missing. But it will all be done. We've been decorating the house since Saturday last week. Once it's all finished and the party's in flow, I will stick some pictures up on Instagram so you can have a look. Anybody local to the MK area, you are invited. Hit me up on Instagram if you want the address, because then if I don't like it, I'm not giving you the address. And Sunday, I will not be at the Super Sausage because I will be nursing the traditional Halloween hangover.
Hey, Mark, what are you up to, buddy?
Tomorrow night I'll be out on the bike, and then Sunday will be nothing because I'm working all weekend, so I'll get out on the bike for a couple of hours on Saturday. And next week I'm in a log cabin in the middle of nowhere.
Oh,
Nice.
enjoy, mate, enjoy.
Best weekends ever.
A log cabin in the middle of nowhere, an internet connection, porn, and a tube of Vaseline. There you go.
Make sure you got a hot tub.
Next time I want some fucking Madonna boobs.
I'm going to do that, by the way.
Sorry.
Oh, excellent. Howie's just said I want to buy a 125 after all of this.
Oh, and that's the other thing. Come join me on my live stream after this because I don't diss 125 like that bloke up there. So there you go.
125s are all right if you look after the bloody things. Most of the people do, some of them don't. Go and check my chain tension.
Everybody point at him. It's him. It's him. It's him in the corner.
That's right, okay. It's all
Some with
good.
the fucking grey beard and the glasses.
Yeah.
That's not a beard. That's stubble. Come on.
That's double. It's getting there. It's getting there.
Yeah.
Couple more weeks and it'll be ready for Santa time. Plus, of course, the girls are watching. The girls are watching.
It's like a fucking puberty beard.
Yeah, the girls are watching on the live stream. So beards for the girls, boys.
What girls?
If you didn't see the live
He
stream,
went that way.
next door neighbour has a thing about men in beards, especially bald men in beards. Yeah, so she was like, "Oh, Stu. Oh, who's that?"
I'm the bald, so it's all good.
Yeah, but you ain't bald, am you? You've got some hair.
Exactly. A little bit.
Yeah, there's fucking loads of it up there, isn't it? Look.
Listen, here's here, motherfucker.
Brilliant. It's been a great Friday, guys. As always, as usual, Simon GTR 1400 down there in that corner. Go and jump on his live stream now. He's going to be chatting for the next God knows how long because he has a Saturday off. He doesn't work, unlike other people. Back on the picket line next week, though. But thanks to Burnin, Peaky, Hells that came in earlier, everybody that's been in the side chat, Hayden, Ali, Jay, Lee, Phil, Boo, Howie, Crumbly, Boat and Biker Bird, MT, everybody, whoever I haven't mentioned, thank you for coming in. Don't forget, subscribe to all these guys, so Burning Gas, Hauling Arse, Peaky Biker, Simon GTR, Mark the
Call it arse. I never went to school to get called arse. It's ass. A-double-S.
Hauling Ass. Yeah, Hauling Ass. Yeah. But great fun, guys, on a Friday night, as always. Take care, be well, ride safe, and from RB, as always, it's a big goodbye from me. Take care, guys. Have a great weekend.